Welcome into our 2023 Seattle Seahawks mock draft rebuild. In this, we're going to be using our custom-made draft class with CJ Stroud, with Jackson Smith and Jigba, Bryce Young, the whole shebang. Now, you can find this draft class for Xbox only at this moment in time. We're trying to get it on the other platforms, so bear with us, guys. And we do apologize for not getting this to more guys. Now, we are going to try and be aggressive with this Seahawks rebuild here. We are keeping Pete Carroll as the head coach. We're going to try to make this, as realistic as we can personally make this, with the best choices we think that the Seattle Seahawks should do for their team. So let's see if we can get this to over 100 likes, guys, on this rebuild. That'd be great. And comment down below, who would you love to see on the Seahawks? And, what I'm going to do the first year is I'm going to focus mainly on offense. Okay, so the defense is going to starve slightly, but then we're going to work on the defense the next year. I'm going to try to be smart with the defense, but not in the draft as much as I could be. I want to be aggressive on the offense. I want to solve the offensive issues, and I want to move on from there, okay, and work on defense. That's my strategy on this rebuild here. Tony Pollard would be great to get another offensive running back here. And I don't know why I said offensive, because it's just a running back. But his stamina is an 83, and I don't love it. Miles Sanders, just at this moment in time, we don't need to spend that money. Odell Beckham Jr. is too old. I'm going for Josh Allen. If I can pay him under $18 million, this guy is capable of 20-plus sacks a year in the right system. We're going to keep the same defense. We're going to just modify it ever so slightly. And so, that's what we're trying to do there. C.J. Gardner-Johnson, I like him. His player tags are strange, or his motivations. He wants to have a mentor at the position. You should have a mentor on your phone, not at the position at 25 years old, 85 overall with a superstar depth. Look, I believe in mentors, but Madden got this one wrong. This dude is now the mentor. I want you to be a mentor because you're a veteran in the league now, and you're good. Okay, you're one of the better safeties in the league, and I want you to start mentoring people around you. So we're going to offer him a deal. I don't think we're going to get it. I'm going to try to get Allen, but this is going to be tough. If I can't get Allen, it's going to really suck, but it is what it is. I can't overpay him, and I'm not going to go into freak-out mode at this moment in time and say, I got to just throw all these guys this money and go from there. I don't have to. Okay, are we going to win a lot of games this next season? Probably not, but hey, that's what you do when you're saying, fine, I had enough. I'm going to build this team into the team that I want it to be, that I know moving forward we're going to be successful. And so I'm not going to continue to try to do patchwork and say, hey, okay, let's throw in a guy like Geno Smith, no offense to Geno Smith, and then just get to the playoffs and then lose. I'm not doing that. That's not my philosophy. I'm here to beat these teams and crush them and bring back the Legion of Boom and that scary Seattle team where it just seemed like they were unstoppable. That's what I'm looking for. So, this is what we're going to try. Let's hope for the best here. We didn't get Gardner. And then here comes the freaking Lions coming out of nowhere. This is a blast here that the Lions want to try to crap on my soul. So I'm giving them a 5-year deal. This is a lot, and this is an oh crap move, but hey, we're trying to compete. Can't say that we're not trying. Didn't get him. He went to Detroit. Yeah. Yep. And they paid him less money too. Well, no, not really. But still, yeah, that sucks. Oh, well, it is what it is. We'll move on to the draft. All right, so going over our team real quick before the draft. No quarterback. Looking at the halfback here, DJ Dallas, we're not going to keep for too long. I probably might even get rid of him. Just cut him and then deal with a undrafted free agent or something like that. Wide receivers here, there are 3 guys. The only guy I really want to keep on this team is DK Metcalf. Aside from that, Tyler Lockett, looking to possibly part ways. And I'm looking to maybe trade up in the draft using him. Okay, because I can pay off $21 million of his contract, which is a huge selling point for a lot of other teams, and it helps increase his value. But I still think his value is still situated around a late first to a early second round pick. I don't think much higher than that. I don't think that's feasible. I don't think that's realistic. But him only being 30, wide receivers will last until 34. They're bumping up. So He still has plenty of time. He's got the development. He's got the overall. Now, Will Disley, I want to get out of this contract. This contract is not good. I don't want to try to keep him. I want to get a tight end in this draft. That's the goal. This is a good tight end draft. Really good tight end draft, and I want to utilize that. I want to get some linemen too. So, Lewis, I'd like to keep onto the team. So these two here, I don't want them to go anywhere. I want to build on them. Joey Hunt is obviously not our guy. I'm going to cut him. Gabe Jackson, not a guy that we want to build on right now. If we can replace him in the draft, I'll cut him. If not, we'll keep him. And then Lucas, we're looking at a backup role for Lucas there. Now, just the defense of line in general, not great, right? Just not a great defensive line. Just not good. So, that's something that we got to try to work on there. We got to really try to just work on this defensive line. The linebacking crew is okay. I'm not going to say that it's spectacular. Cornerback crew, not bad, not great. Safety, we got Diggs, who is, he's getting old. He's getting up there. He's still a team captain. So that's kind of what we're doing now, and I'm debating with the Chicago pick. I'm debating on moving up and grabbing that Chicago pick. I really am. I think that we can make it work. I think we can do it intelligently, and I think it could pay off for us. So with this, I'm trying to make the most strategic move possible. Now, Tyler Lockett would paying off $21 million of his contract. So they're going to get $21 million more than what they would have during this trade. That's a big, big thing. Now, I could give them pick 5, but then I'd be giving them pick 5 and a first-round pick of next year, and chances are this pick is going to not be the best. Okay, now, it is all just guessing, but I assume this pick is going to be a true top 10 pick. I do. We're going to have a young team, and it's going from there. Now, if I make this trade, I feel like I would still owe them a third. Okay, because instead of doing the 5th, if I do the 5th round, then it would just be basically 2 first-round picks, because that's the 5th overall pick. You're not moving that far down. You're just not. So, this would be reasonable, but instead, if I gave him the 20th, then I could look at, okay, hey, you get an extra third. I may even work in a second. And then that would give them more, because you got to look at it from the Chicago Bears standpoint. The Chicago Bears need a lot of talent. They don't just need a little bit of talent. They need a lot of talent. So, yeah, you're going back to the 5th spot, but I'd really like to try and make this work to where I give up a little bit more. So if I give up this pick here, and then I work it to where, okay, I get the first-round pick. All right, so that went through. And then maybe at this point in time, I look at it. I wouldn't give him a second. I can't give him a second of next year. I could give him, oh, man. I'm going to have to do it. I'm going to just have to build up on it. And I have to do it. So I'll take it for a 7th round pick. I'll give him an extra second. Now that's a lot, and I have to trade up quite a bit, and it's a lot. I'm gonna try to replenish that pick next year. But that's, I feel like I want to keep that 5th overall pick, and I know they're moving back to 20, but I'm giving them, a heck of a lot of value on that. Now, some people would disagree on that, but you're getting 2 first, a 2nd-round pick player who's actually one of the elite wide receivers, more elite wide receivers in the league, is going to last another 3 years. And then you're getting another 2nd-round pick on top of that. 2 first-round picks, a top 10 pick next year, more than likely. Hopefully we can make that wrong. So you're getting a lot of value. I wanted to overpay just to keep that 5th-round pick. Now, I'm going to go C.J. Stroud here. I have C.J. Stroud as my number 1 quarterback, and that's who I want to pick up. And if I didn't trade that, if I traded the 5th overall pick, then chances are, I would have just done 2. I wouldn't have given any more. There's no way. But I'll trade 3, and I'll give them their 7th round pick back too. I'm gonna just give them the 7th round back, so they don't actually give me a 7th. And I'll do it after the draft. But let's see who is picked. Bryce Young. Houston picks Bryce Young. I bet you it's Jalen Carter. They went Hendon Hooker. Why would you go Hendon Hooker? Oh, my God. That doesn't make any sense to go Hendon Hooker. He's not even that high up on the board. Why would you do that? You got to go. You went with Paris Johnson? Madden. Oh, now you put me in a real crappy sitch. You put me in a really bad sitch. Because I got Jalen Carter chilling here. Now, you guys weren't supposed to do that. Oh, my God, and this Lucas Van Ness, but I would, if I got to pick Will Anderson. Why'd you guys have to do this to me? Why would you give me this? Oh, and I got Jackson Smith and Jigba just chilling. DJ. It's actually BJ. Oh, my God. They made this tough. Man, I'm not supposed to go defense. I didn't expect this. I was not expecting this at all. I'm not supposed to go defense. You put me in a real crappy sitch. This is not even like, there's no way that this would happen. You put me in the worst situation in the world. And Devin Witherspoon would be great for our team, too. There's some really good dudes. Oh, my God. But Peter Skoronski is the clear second best guy. And I could put him at right tackle. I can get Jackson Smith and Jigba. Oh, my Lord, have mercy. This is just, you're just crapping on my face. He'll never last. I love Jalen Carter up here. I love picking him up. I mean, that would just be fantastic to get Jalen Carter. That's just stupid. It's just absolutely stupid. But the fact is, Peter Skoronski's the best. He's the next best lineman. It isn't even close. Sure, I can get another guy. But Anton Harrison, these guys aren't going to be there. Cody, I'm going to be left with, like, moving. I'm gonna have to get DeJuan Jones if I'm lucky. I can either go with the best left tackle, try to go defense on this moment, because I know he's a beast. I know Jalen Carter's going to be an absolute monster to have. And to have C.J. Stroud and Jalen Carter is just ludicrous. And then I could have Will Anderson Jr. too, who's just absolutely crazy, but man, they really did put me in a pickle here, because I'm having a tough time. I want Peter Skoronski because he's just that good. He is. He's just that good. And he can block a guy like Jalen Carter. Jalen Carter's great, but this man can block him. There's no doubt. This guy can block him. Every time? No. But can he block him? Oh, yeah. There's no doubt. He is a monster. So I need guys for sure. I need the defensive line. And I know there's going to be a wide receiver. The offensive line I could pass up, but, man, I just can't. I can't pass him up at pick 5. I'm going against what I'm supposed to do, but I can't do it. I got to get Jalen Carter. That's the craziest thing. I can't even believe he's still there. Devin Witherspoon's gone. Knew it. Peter Skoronski. They went Will Anderson. Who do they get? You got to get Peter Skoronski. You went Jackson Smith? Peter Skoronski goes to the Jets. You can't pass. Lucas Van Ness. BJ, what a monster. Addison, okay. They're going wide receivers early. Man, Simpson, you went with Simpson. Nice, that's pretty aggressive there. Quentin Johnston. Wow. Let's see who. Joey Porter Jr. Why go cornerback? You need wide receiver. I guess you can still go wide receiver, though. Michael Mayer, that's who you picked up. Okay. Hey, can't disagree with that. It's hard to disagree with that. Anton Harrison, man, dang it. There goes all the offensive linemen. Jordan Battle, look at him go. He goes to Detroit. Bucks go Will Levis. Oh, they picked up Will Levis. Miles Murphy goes to Chicago. Why not get an offensive lineman? There was really good offensive linemen sitting there. You could have looked like geniuses. You could have walked away with all these picks, looked like a genius, picked up a really good offensive lineman, There were still good offensive linemen on the board. You could have done that. Yeah, Cody Mott, you could have got Cody. Dude, what are you guys doing at Chicago? Oh, DeJuan Jones goes in the first? Come on, that's not cool. Felix. Oh, no, man. I'm not going to get any of these. Not John Michael Schmitz. You're crapping on my soul. Stop it. Robinson goes to the Broncos. Oh, man, that's no, stop with the linemen. Stop. Oh, out of connect. What? Brandon Christie. Brandon Joseph. Broderick Jones. No, he's the last. There's not much. Dalton Kincaid goes to the Chiefs. Why would you do that? Tyree Wilson. Oh, boy. This is Osiris Starts. No! Houston, stop! Houston is going mad. No, not Luke Whippler. Come on, man. Leave me some, baby. Come on now. Haynes. Jesus Christ, they just took all my boys. They took everything. We got Jack Campbell still up there, and he's a monster. Nolan Smith. Ringo. Antonio Johnson, who I think is a monster. This guy's so good. Oh, no. Okay. This is really... Blake Freeland. Oh, my God. You guys took everybody. There's Duncan left. Blake Freeland. I'm going to have to go Steve. They have him, some guys have him listed as a center that'll play center. A very big possibility. Oh, man, this really sucks. He's second or third round. Where is Steve on this? Because there's some really good guys that I would love to pick up, but where is Steve? Because I would love to get Roy as well, and he's huge, but I would put him at right end. It would be crazy, but I would do it. Man, they got him far down. Ah, man. But my next pick, if I get... Okay, so let's say I'm on pick 20. Jesus Christ almighty. Oh, man, this is rough. I'm going to have to literally comprise my line of centers. That's what I'm going to have to do if I got no choice. They got Kincaid, Washington, Laporta, and then Luke Musgrave. Either one of those guys would be great. So I don't got to jump on those guys yet. They're looking at third round right now. Parker Washington's the guy I want left. Dell is really good. Wyatt, I like him. Josh Downs is also solid, but I'm looking at second to third. I may be able to pick one of those guys up. I do really need a wide receiver, like really bad. I don't have a choice. I really don't have a choice. I have to get Steve. I can't pass up on Steve at this moment in time. I got to pick him up. This guy's a monster, and I got to hope like heck that Nolan Smith goes to the Rams. Roy goes to the freaking Raiders. Okay. Antonio Johnson to the Jets. Jack Campbell to the Falcons. They're really going defense on this. They got two Iowa boys. Tanner McKee goes to... Nice pick. That's a good pick right there. Josh Downs to Cleveland. Oh, man. Gibbs. Wait a minute. Okay, so they went with a cornerback, and now they go with a running back. I don't understand. Anthony Richardson to the freaking Commanders. That guy's... They're just drafting offensive linemen. Noah Sewell at Detroit, huh? Okay, interesting with that. Ronnie Hickman. Ronnie Hickman can be a beast. That guy can be a serious beast. I could go Blake Freeland. He's huge, though. He is really big. And then I need another center. I really, really, really need a center. Stromberg's a beast out of Arkansas. And then the guy out of Michigan's a monster, too. He is a flat-out behemoth. Parker Washington, I don't know if he's going to last there. Sean Tucker's still sitting there. I like Sean Tucker at this moment. Luke Musgrave, we got everybody there. Broker, pretty solid. Oh, man. Oh, boy, oh, boy. I could go Blake Freeland and really just try to, you know, oh, man. Stromberg's a beast, though. I might have to get a Stromberg. I have to probably draft him early. Unless there's a D end that I'm really looking at that who is just really good that I would want to have on the team. Duncan, I'm just not there with Duncan. Not there. Zach Evans, I'm not looking for anyone that's, let's see if anyone's left. They're just drafting everybody. Ringo, he's not bad. He could be a good, I'd put him at a solid. Freaking Owen's still up here. I like Owen. It's not like he's like super amazing, but I like him. There's Drew Anderson. God, we could use some of these dudes. At least tell me Zach Harrison's day 3. Oh, boy. Ben's still there? Oh, God. I got to go the offensive. I got to go. Man. Dear God. This guy is a beast. I know he's a beast. Stromberg is a beast, too, though. Ricky's a monster. His jumping is not elite, but this guy's a monster. All right, 3rd and 4th. What's Blake Freeland? Blake Freeland is 2nd to 3rd. He's not like terrible. He's got the ability to do good. He's not my favorite that's there. He just has an ability to end up doing well, and I think drafting a center is probably going to be. We're going to go with Ricky. All right, so we're going Ricky at this moment in time. We got to hope that some of these other guys are left on the board. I wasn't able to get the wide receiver that I wanted to get, but I got to get Luke Musgrave. I got to pick him up. His injury caused him to sit back and, you know, probably not get drafted as high. This guy could go in the 1st round, though. He's that talented. But with his injury, you know, you don't know what teams are going to do. All right, so we're going to try this. It's not my favorite, but I'm going to pick up the Michigan guy. I think this guy's a beast. We'll pick him up for the time being, and then I'm going to try to get a DN with the 5th pick. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. I'm thinking of trading up to get him just because I'm just not sure when he is going to get drafted, and I know I could utilize another D end. And so I'm going to look and see how far down is he, because, you know, he could get snagged fairly quick. And then, you know, is he great? No, but does he have the ability to turn into a very solid guy? Yes, he does. So he's at 50 from right now. I'm looking at pick 20 or pick 17 in the 5th round. This is the pain in the neck here. This is a real pain in the neck. All right, so we made a trade with the Chiefs. We gave him the 6th round pick as well. And then what we're going to do is we're going to try to we're going to pick him up early, and I'm just going to do it just because we could utilize him on our team. And I'm going to go Zach Harrison. There's a lot of potential. He's very good in a lot of different ways. He's a normal dev, but he's got the speed. He needs a lot of time and energy put into him, and then he could end up being a really shockingly good guy. But he needs that. He needs that dedication, and on our team, he's going to be able to get that. So I'm going to try to get him up to a star dev. Hope that we can go from there, and maybe he can turn into a shock. You know, maybe not. Maybe he'll just be okay. We'll see. All right, let's look over our team here and see who we drafted and go over it. I think it was a great draft so far. We got C.J. Stroud, Jalen Carter, Oh, Steve, what a beast. We got Ricky Stromberg. We got Luke Musgrave. You know, the offensive line is something that we tried our best to really establish, and we just weren't able to get the offensive lineman that I really wanted to. They went early. Zach Harrison, and then just picked this guy up for his speed and his size. And that was basically that. I knew I'd find some other guys, but with this guy's speed and size, I was like, all right, I'm going to take a chance on him. It was a 5th-round pick, 20. I know there's going to be some undrafted free agency guys, but there's things that I liked about this guy, so that's why I picked him up. I know there's probably guys that are 69 overall, fine, whatever, but it's 5th round, pick 20. I wasn't too worried about it. So far, so good. I can't believe Jalen Carter fell to us. That's just shocking to me. Bryce Young went. Why would they pick up Hendon Hooker? Why? It just doesn't. He wasn't. I don't get it. I don't get why you would do that. Paris Johnson, just crazy. Devin Witherspoon, Jackson Smith and Jigba. That's going to be huge. Peter Skoronski, that was massive. Lucas Van Ness. So yeah, there's going to be some. It's going to be interesting. So we're going to make a trade. Trade Will Disley away for a 3rd-round pick. Nothing crazy. And I want to trade Fant away just because I can't have 2 guys that are tight ends above Luke Musgrave. It's not going to benefit Luke whatsoever if we have another tight end. And the reason for that is because Madden will try to start him at all cost. And so that's obviously painful. And so that's what we're going to do. I think he's worth the 2nd-round pick, particularly a late 2nd-round pick. This kind of, revamps what we got rid of. There's not going to be too many trades. Most of these guys we're going to keep the same. So Lewis, we're actually, I've been really debating on putting Steve at right tackle because I think he can do it. But this actually leaves us to where, at this moment in time, we can move Lewis over to the right guard spot. We could get rid of the right guard that we already have right now, which is Gabe Jackson. Save some money here. Not like save a lot, but we can save it. And so we'll get rid of him. And then we do got 2 centers here, which that puts me in a situation where I have to start Steve at right tackle. He's just huge, and I'm going to keep him at right tackle at the moment in time just because I forgot we got 2 centers as well. So I'll move him to right tackle. It's going to be new for him, but it is what it is. Now, Ricky is slightly bigger, and so I'm actually going to put him, he's a better center, but I'm going to put him at left guard. And I'm going to do it just, temporarily. So our offensive line is looking a lot better. Wide receiving crew, obviously, not the best. I didn't get Parker Washington. I didn't get some of the guys that I really wanted to get. But I still got Luke Musgrave, and we patched up the offensive line. So he bumped up to a 77 overall when moved to a left guard. Good center here, and then doing well everywhere else. So Lucas will move to right guard. He is a bit of a bigger right guard, but at least, we have a good backup plan there. I don't know if I'm going to sign Lewis. I'm just not sure if I'm going to. So at this one here, we're going to cut Shelby Harris and walk away because he's not going to actually start. Okay, and then we'll actually cut Jefferson as well and take a little bit of cap hit on some of these guys, but it is what it is. So we're going to start Zach Harrison, and we're going to actually move Zach Harrison to right end. And then I'm going to figure out, what we're going to do with the left end spot. But the fact that we got Zach Harrison and then we got Jalen Carter is just insane to me. So our defensive line's looking a little better. It's not too terrible. Smith was he was basically a defensive end at Ohio State. But we got a lot of abilities to, kind of patch this D line up. All right, and this is the final trade. We don't need him. We can't. There's not a spot actually for him. So Lucas for a 3rd-round pick. It's not really a great 3rd-round pick, but at this moment in time, we don't have really a spot for him. If I try to sign Lewis, then there's no point. Lewis is a star dev, so kind of going off of that, offensive line's looking pretty solid. Now, Jake here, I'm not going to just keep him. Some of these guys in the backup positions, we're going to just kind of wipe out those backup positions, go from there, and just try to build, as much as possible. So for left end, we moved Uchina to left end from right outside linebacker, and he'll do well. Zach Harrison, we also moved Smith and moved him to right end. And then D-tackle, obviously, we got Jalen Carter. So our defensive line got a little better than actually I thought they would get. I didn't think I would be able to replenish them to such a degree. Now, Barton's going to move to right outside linebacker for us at this moment. And so, yeah, looking good. Just got to get some backup guys in, and that's what we're going for. Any guys that we can get to excel, like a guy in particular is Trey Brown. If we could get Trey Brown to do good, kind of boost up that trade value, if we can get that, if he can get a star dev, jump up, then that'd be great, because he is coming up on a contract, and I don't know if he's going to stay on the team. I don't know what he's going to do, but by the time his contract comes in, he'll be 27, and I'm a little uncomfortable at that age with his ability at this moment. So here's our team that we're starting out with. Pretty solid team so far. Good offensive line. I think we made huge strides in every area that we needed to make strides in. Musgrave, really good guys. Good fullback here. Undrafted free agency guy here. So Patterson, pretty solid there. Defensively, stepped up in a big way as well. Hopefully we could take Zach Harrison. If we can get him a star dev, that'd be huge for us. That'd be really big. So Barton, Zimmerman, because Brooks is injured. And, we're just going to keep trying to build up as much as possible. And this year, it's not like we have a super easy schedule by any stretch of the imagination here. So let's go for the regular season. We got the Browns to start it off with, and we got the Ravens, the Panthers. That's a little bit of an easier game there. Then it goes straight to a hard one. We're playing at Philly. And then the 49ers. Then we got the Commanders, the Titans, the Lions, the Giants. There's no real team here that's like, oh, that's just an easy team. That's a walk away. And I wonder what the Cardinals are going to do. Are you going to start Hendon Hooker? What are you going to do? I don't really know what the heck you're going to do there. But, yeah, so we'll see how we do this season. The Houston Texans are looking really good, too, because you got C.J. Stroud. Or not C.J. Stroud. You got Bryce Young. You got Jackson Smith and Jake. But, they really loaded up. So, Brooks is coming up on a contract here, and I don't have an issue with signing this. So, he signed it with us. And, this one here, I'm questioning whether or not I should sign this. I'm definitely questioning this just because I feel like we could get a really good edge guy in the future. And I'm just not quite sure. I'm going to wait on this contract here. There's a few of these guys I know that we could replace. And, I got to be confident in myself in the draft. Right now we're, undefeated. It's not saying much because it's only week 2. But we beat the Ravens. And, we're doing good as it sits right now. Whether that continues is another thing, but right now we're doing solid. All right, so we actually had a pretty good season. I wouldn't say it was bad. We ended up going 8-9, much better than I thought that it would be. I figured we would actually do worse. 4,800 yards. We were 23rd in offense, 39 in TDs, 32nd in defense. But solid performance from C.J. Stroud. Almost 5,000 yards. Decent running. I wouldn't say it was like that great, but Patterson did really good. Luke Musgrave did really good. So we had some good things to look forward to. That was a great thing. Barton, 149 tackles, 1 sack. Pretty impressive there. Brooks did really well. 2 guys with a lot of tackles. So that was good work. 9 sacks, and then Zach Harrison didn't have the season I was hoping for. He just didn't. He didn't have it, and it really sucks, but it is what it is. AFC, Quentin Johnson gets Offensive Rookie of the Year. Bryce Young was close. He went 7-10. He's an 82 overall now, which is pretty impressive. Jackson Smith and Jigba was on the list. Titans went 7-10, 84 overall. Josh Downs did really well with the Browns, 10-7. Robinson got to an 85 overall. 1-year pro. That's insane. Max Duggan. Look at him go. Sean Tucker. Why would the freaking Colts draft Sean Tucker? I don't know, but Felix, really good work there. Trenton Simpson. Roy did well. He's an 81 overall. Pretty awesome to see. So, yeah, it's pretty good there. Let's check the NFC. It's Cooper Kupp, Nick Bosa, Jamison Patterson, our undrafted free agent. And then Will Levis, 74 overall. He took him 9-8. Pretty impressive. Jordan Addison, 11-6. Jaron Hall went 10-7 on the Lions, and that's impressive. C.J. Stroud was up there. I don't know how C.J. Stroud didn't get it. Miles Murphy, 77 overall, 9-8. Wow. Brian Breesy, 4-13 on the Saints, but he got to a 77 overall, which is pretty nice. Luke Van Ness, 10-7 on the Falcons, 82 overall. Ivan Pace Jr. Oh, man, what a little beast. Devin Witherspoon, he's an 84 overall. Whew. Joey Porter Jr. is an 82. BJ is an 80. Jalen Carter's an 82. It's just, he wasn't getting that much. Best quarterback, Dak Prescott. And then offensive line, defensive line, Josh Allen. Man, I would have really loved to have him. So, pretty good season so far. All right, so looking over the Pro Bowl here, Dak Prescott, Patrick Mahomes, Desmond Ridder, Trevor Lawrence, Trey Lance, Jackson, Elliott, Henry, Williams, Taylor. So far, no rookies, which is crazy. Watson, Pickens. We got Patterson, the undrafted rookie, is the first guy on offense. That's insane. Freaking CJ. Oh, Musgrave. Look at Musgrave, baby. How did CJ Stroud not get in? That's such crap. That's insane to me that he didn't get in. That is absolutely crazy that he didn't get in. Chase Young got in. Bosa. A lot of Ohio State guys there. Roy got in. Look at Roy. Wow. That's impressive. He is a beast. I feel like he has the potential to really be a monster. Oh, wow. Okay. Interesting. Hopefully I didn't miss any. I probably did. So the Bills beat the Lions in the Super Bowl, but it's amazing to see the Lions actually go. It's not often you see the Lions go to a Super Bowl in simulation. All right, so Uchino wants a contract. I'm going to pass on this for the time being. I'm going to pass on it with Damian Lewis as well. Darrell Taylor, I'm going to pass on this one. DJ Dallas. I mean, honestly, like majority of these guys. Patterson wants a huge deal that I'm not willing to pay that deal. $10 million too for 4 years. I mean, that's just too much money. These guys want way too much money. Now, a contract like this is a good one. The guy's not asking for that much. I can ask for like a 3-year deal at $900,000. Just work on him, get him good, and then he can go actually get signed. He'll be 25 years old. That's a smart deal. But like some of these guys here, it's just not worth it to sign some of these guys. Like, this isn't a bad one, another 3-year deal. You'll be 25 years old coming up on a contract, but if not, I mean, I'll see you in free agency. You're not going anywhere. So if you don't want to sign with me, fine, don't sign with me, but that doesn't mean you're actually going to get signed. Another guy like this is practice squad. Practice squad. This guy's smart. You're 62 overall, man. You will not get paid that much on the practice squad, and that's if you get chosen to be on the practice squad. So that's the big thing there. Some of these guys, 3-year deal, that's what I'm going for. That's my going rate. You want to sign it, you want to make some money, you want to get on a good team and get invested in. then that's great. That's something you should do. I think it's smart to do. But if you're trying to browbeat me for more money than you're worth, you know, test out free agency. Have fun, dude. 61 overall. You're not going to, you know, whatever you want to do. I don't care. A guy like this, 58 overall, smart. I'm paying you above market value. You know, if you do good, you step up when you need to. You'll get XP, and then you'll be able to move on and get paid somewhere else. And that's something that's incredibly intelligent to do. Like, I'll give you, dude, you're a 51 overall, bro. But you test out that free agency. Where do you think I found you? All right, so there's some really good dudes in the free agency right now. Guys that I don't think I'm going to be able to actually pick up. That, you know, it's going to be a tough one. I would really like to get Rashawn Gary really, really badly. And I will overpay for him to try and get him. I don't know, you know, how many guys. You know, it's a tough one there. I'm going to go for, let's go for a Rowney because he'll still do great. So I'm looking at that. I'm fine with that. I think he'll do great if I can get him. So we're going to overpay him just ever so slightly. Some of these guys, I would love Tremaine Edmonds. Very much so would I love that man to bring him on. Brandon Ayuk, just not quite sold on that. Jerry Jeudy. Want to look over his... not bad. Pretty solid. Thing is, though, is honestly, at 85 overall, that's not even that great. It's just not that fantastic. Now, Tremaine Edmonds, he could be a huge pickup for us. There's no doubt about that. The man could be a huge pickup for us. So, yeah, this one, looking at some of these guys here, it's not like they're that amazing. Tua really isn't doing as well. Malik Hooker. I don't know. I don't know if I want to offer Tremaine Edmonds. Because in reality, he can help, but to pay him the amount of money that we need to pay him, and I love Tremaine Edmonds. I really do. I love this guy. He is such a competitor. But I really just don't want to get so aggressive that I end up losing just way too much money on some of these guys when I know I can produce them. You know, and I don't want to just waste a bunch of money. There's Tremaine Edmonds, and I need a DN. So if we get a DN here, that's great. T. Higgins would be fantastic. He would be great to have, but still, it's a tough one there. Tremaine Edmonds, what are we talking here? If we're just crunching the numbers, it's really not that bad. It's really not too terrible. It's not the worst I've seen. What if I just offered you that? It's a 4-year. Oh, the Lions are getting him. There's no way. Gary, we didn't go. Gary. So this is interesting because the Saints got the first overall pick. And we're sitting with some decent picks. We got a second, 3/3, 4th, 5th, and a 6th, and then a 7th. So it's not going to be the best class that I've ever drafted because it's going to be tough. But, you know, we're going to have to do what we can do. We're going with Scott Zimmerman from Tennessee. This is going to cover our much-needed right guard spot. So that's something that we needed because we lost Lewis. And, you know, I had a feeling we could replace him, and we did. This guy's pretty good. But there are some major pieces that we got to replace. All right, this guy's not my favorite dude. He's not my favorite guy, but we do need a DN. Dang, I was hoping for that hidden dev really badly. So we're going to go with Riddick, and he's going to be able to give us, you know, some more flex and our deep backs. So that's something that I really needed to just boost up. Cornerbacks, safety, free safety if we can. We didn't have a lot of draft picks. Not good ones, at least. All right, so this is our draft. Not great, but we got a bunch of third-round picks. So we ended up getting a good slot corner, good wide receiver, good center here. He's going to actually play right guard for us, or our other guy might switch over to right guard, and then he'll stay at center. Linebacker here is just, as you can see, I was just trying to get some linebackers, and these guys were the best guys there was that were left. So it was, there was not a whole heck of a lot that we could do, but we got to solve the linebacker issue, and we will do that. And this was the one draft that was like, all right, got to deal with it, do the best we can, and then move on. And then we'll have our picks back, but we traded a lot to get CJ Stroud, and so far it's panned out. It's worked out for us. I mean, we almost went to the playoffs last year, and we were in a full-on rebuild. So if we're going in a full-on rebuild, I would say that's pretty impressive. So this is our team, CJ Stroud, X Factor, baby. We got Kenneth Walker III, and Curtis is actually going to get a upgrade because he's mentored by Metcalf, and I chose the long run. So Zimmerman's going to be the starting right guard. A nice hidden dev there, which is great for us. Offensive line is looking better. Still need more work. Superstar for Musgrave. Love it. So the team's young. Molden's going to get the starting job here, which is a disgrace, but I just couldn't get that contract to go through to get Gary, who I wanted to pick up. But we'll start getting the defense situated. The defense is the problem, but it's going to take, it's going to take some time. It's not going to be a quick thing. The first thing I wanted to do is get this offense good to go, and it is. Now it's just going to take some time with them, and then defense, we're going to just build it up after this. I'll start to drop some money in the free agency. I'll overspend if I need, and this draft, we're going to have all of our picks, so I'll be able to go after pure defensive guys instead of having to get the offensive guys like I've had to do previously. And here we go. We got the upgrade going. Let's go, man. Let's go. Give it to me. I don't want to keep talking about this stuff. Yeah, Thomas Curtis. Let's go, baby. I love it. So we went 5-12. It was a terrible season. I mean, injuries up the woo-haw. It was just unfortunate series of events. Max Duggan doing really good, but CJ Stroud performed good. Defense, we're still working on it. This is our second year, so we did worse in our first year, but we really just got plagued with just crappy injuries, and it was just terrible. But it is what it is. It is what it is. So far, it was decent. Luke Musgrave, struggled. I mean, we just had some struggling, and it was not fun. Not fun with the struggling, but Jalen Carter, 12.5 sacks. Zach Harrison, we're trying to get up. But all in all, I mean, we got to just get to the offseason and spend a lot of money, get in and just crush it. So that's what we're going to try to do. Some weird MVP, by the way. That was strange MVP. Charlie Derby? Did you really win it as a rookie? Tyler Boyd, TJ Watt, Kevin Northrup, Danny Dawkins, Patrick Mahomes, Jonathan Taylor. A lot of these guys here that, man, crazy. Whatever that guy's name is, they bleeped it out. Nick Bosa, Charlie Derby, off the Saints. They were the worst team, and then this year they were one of the best teams, 12-5. Amazing. Anthony Richardson, he's a 73 overall. He's not gaining much at all. Not much at all. So, yeah, interesting, but boy, oh boy, that was a frustrating season. Some upsides is our defense or our offense coordinator, defense coordinator, coaching staff in general is looking good. They are looking good. They're fully upgraded, so that's going to pay off for us big time. Chiefs and Eagles in the playoffs or in the Super Bowl. I'm going with Eagles lost. So the team I picked lost. So we're going to go to the re-signing period and then get to the offseason. You know, hopefully some of these rookies, too, that came out of that draft class don't get signed, and we can sign some of them. So looking at some of the guys to sign here, we got $168 million. There's a lot of guys that I just wanted to part ways with. Yeah. Diggs, he's hanging on, though. I'll give Diggs that, man. The dude is hanging on. All right, so Detroit actually wants to trade me the second overall pick for their third-round pick, and they're going to give me a third and a fourth on top of it. I'm going to do it. I just hope they don't pick one guy. And I hope either way, you know, I think will pan out. But I want Jeff Bynes. So I'm hoping they don't pick Jeff Bynes. Really hoping. Don't pick Jeff Bynes. Okay. All right. Thank God. He was good, too. He was the other guy that I was going to pick up if it came down to it. But I'm going to get Jeff Bynes here, pick him up. He is going to be our edge rusher for the time being. So that's great for us there. That was huge. That was a big move. I need another free safety, and he is a beast. Mayweather out of Stanford, guy is a monster. He is a beast, but also I want really bad Chuck Thornton out of Washington. This guy's a freak. He's really good. I thought about trading up, and that's a possibility. I also need a linebacker too, but I really, really badly need a safety. This guy's good. He would do great. Looking at the wide receivers, Thornton is just so much better than everyone else. And I'm wondering if I could trade up with the extra pick that they gave me, if I could trade up and get Thornton, you know, and that's a possibility. I'm going to kind of look things over and see if it's worth moving up for him. I got to get Mayweather. I'm going to pick him up just because he's a beast. So I got to get him, and then I'm going to kind of look things over. I got to get another outside linebacker. I got to get a starter there too, and I don't know if I have to trade up. I'm gonna look and see before I go to my next pick. All right, so I traded for the Lions pick, and I gave him a second round, and so yeah, I made that trade, and yeah, this is a really tough one because I think that wide receiver is a beast. I really do. I think Chuck Thornton, I think this guy is a monster. I really do. Now, yeah, this guy's a beast, man. This guy, the likelihood of him being a beast and giving C.J. Stroud even more weapons would be great. Would be absolutely great. And there is some solid linebackers. This linebacker here, Quincy Cheeks, I think Quincy Cheeks is a beast. And so this is a real tough one because, you know, I think after that, it really drops down. So I have to decide now whether or not that wide receiver is going to make more of an impact on our team because the other linebackers that we had, that we have the option of drafting, are just not that fantastic. I mean, they're all right. They're decent at best. So some of these guys, I'm sure there's some guy who's sitting here who's not bad. And he's okay. This guy's not too terrible. But I'm having a tough time here because even though Quincy Cheeks, he doesn't even fit our scheme on our left outside linebacker. And there's very few linebackers that actually fit our scheme, which is pass coverage. That's a tough one here. That's really tough. I'm gonna draft Thornton. I'm gonna pick him up. I think he's just good. I think this guy is just a dynamic player that, as much as I need a linebacker, giving CJ more weapons is going to be the best thing that we can do at this moment in time. So we're going to go with right outside linebacker Jeremiah Worthy out of Georgia. You know, there was enough to draft him, but there are things that worry me about him. There's no doubt, but look, it was the best. I mean, we looked at safeties, we looked everywhere, and, you know, it is what it is, so hopefully he pans out. So we're going to take a chance on this guy here, Trey Jones. You know, he's not like super fast, anything like that. There's things that I see about him, but, you know, we need the spot filled more than anything. So we need another cornerback. So here is our draft class. We got Jeff Bynes. He's going to go to right end. We're going to move our guy over. I can't believe I'm forgetting his name. Ohio State guy over. And then Tracy Mayweather is going to be our starting free safety. It was a pretty good draft. And then Chuck Thornton. Super excited about him. That was I just had to pick him up. As you can see, he was just that good. And then Jeremiah Worthy, star dev, at least maybe a superstar dev. Maybe he's an X Factor. I doubt he's an X Factor, though. That would be shocking. Cornerback here, Trey Jones, also another hidden dev, so star, maybe a superstar if we're lucky. Rutland, I don't think he had, no, he was a hidden, or not a hidden dev. And so, you know, just getting as many guys as possible that we need to just revamp our entire team. And then we got Kevin Gilmore, tight end, just a backup guy. Pretty solid, though, hidden dev, which is pretty nice. And then a quarterback, because we needed a backup quarterback. So this is our team for the year, doing pretty solid with this unit. I think this is a good unit. Good wide receivers, though. Very good wide receivers. Now, Thornton, I actually want to move up and put Thornton in the number 2 spot. Offensive line, we just got to keep boosting them up, and just go from there. I mean, we're still just such a young team, but now we look a lot better. You know, we're looking a lot better. And so that's something I really like to see. Mayweather's going to do good. And then I don't know why they don't want to start. I don't get this. I don't get why they don't want to start Worthy. They're going to try to screw me out of Worley, and it's going to kill me. It's literally going to murder me. So I'm going to move him down because he is slot. But yeah, it's going to kill me. I'm going to have to check it every freaking week because they're going to try to bench Worthy. And it's going to kill me because it's going to be a waste of his development. And I don't know why they do this. Madden, you got to stop touching my dudes. You got to quit it. So Jeff Bynes, I love him. He's a camp standout. He's fantastic. And then we got another camp standout here, apparently. We'll find out what this is. You really impressed me and blah, blah, blah. This is Bynes again. Okay. So DK Metcalf wants a contract. I'll sign it. I have no issue with it. No problem with that at all. Kenneth Murray wants a contract as well. I'll sign this. I don't have any issue with that. CJ Stroud's going to be just super expensive. He's going to punch me in the throat. I can already tell. So that's going to be tough. That's going to be a tough one. All right, we'll go over our team here in a second, how we did, but I want to look at some of these guys. So right now, CJ Stroud is like a 95 overall. He's just killing it. We did so good this season, by the way. Spoiler alert. So good. And he's crushing it. He's with the right work. And Bryce Young's doing great. 88 overall. That's really good. CJ Stroud, though, is just he's in a great system right now with us. So CJ Stroud, Max Duggan is dugging it out. I can't believe he's the 3rd best quarterback. I never would have guessed that. I honestly wouldn't have. And that's how I did this draft class, to where guys will explode in the right system. It is. Jaron Hall, he's not utilized. Will Levis, nice. McKee, okay, he's injured though. Anthony Richardson, he's so fast. God dang, in the right system, man, this guy would be. On the Ravens system, I think he'd be ridiculous. Hendon Hooker, what a waste. Just so sad. What a waste. What a freaking waste, man. Just such a waste. That really is. I know Bijan. There he is. Jesus Christ. My Lord, man. Look at you, Bijan. Broncos are like, yeah. Oh, yeah. We're happy as hell we picked him up. Look at him. Yeah, that's a beast. That's great. I love it. So he's clear number 1. Who's going to be the second best running back? And Sean Tucker, and he's a backup. Oh, my God. What would he have done as a first stringer? Oh, my God. So he's number 2. And then Gibbs. Gibbs is not utilized enough. Oh, that's so sad. Gibbs could have been... honestly, Gibbs should have been a 90 overall. And Zach Evans on the Cardinals not utilized quite enough. Oh, God. That is just unfortunate as it gets. Wow. Let's look at wide receivers here. Oh, man. Who's that guy who got drafted? The wide receiver that was drafted on the Dolphins. He's not. He's going to get crushed just because of these two guys here at this. So we got first guy, Jordan Addison is the number 1 wide receiver right now. Who's number 2? Well, he's basically tied with Jackson Smith and Jigba. So those guys are 1 and 2. Who's number 3? A lot of Ohio State guys, man. The NFL is going to be filled with Ohio State wide receivers. In the next 10 years, it's going to be like 9 out of the 10 best guys are going to be from Ohio State. It's ridiculous. Who's the next guy? Quentin Johnston. Wow. Look at you go, big dog. Look at you go. Come on, where's Hyatt? Josh Downs. Come on. Some of these guys got put in a crap system. Did I miss them? Oh, my God. That's who it was. Dude, you got screwed, bro. God, I wish I could trade for him. That sucks. Some of these guys got put in a crap system. Really just crap system for them. Michael Mayer. What a beast. Freaking that's who Anthony Richardson is throwing to. Is that man? Musgrave. Yeah. Oh, he's beating Sam Laporta. Kincaid. Where's Kincaid? How is Kincaid not up here? Kincaid got screwed. Where did Kincaid get drafted? Was it the Chiefs? It was the Chiefs. Oh, my God. How is this not better? Because he sat behind. He didn't start for freaking 2 years, basically. This is his first year starting. So he's got to pick up where he left off. Washington's doing well. He's polishing up pretty nice there. Left tackle, Paris Johnson's crushing it. Dude is crushing it. Come on, where's Peter? There he is. Peter's a beast. Come on, there's got to be other guys. Anton Harrison. Oh, man, I feel bad for this dude because he has so much ability. Jalen Duncan doing great on the Chiefs. Look at you go. Look at you. Oh, Bernardrick Jones, how are you not doing better? Who are you sitting behind? Oh, Blake Freeland. Not too shabby, big fella. Not too shabby, big fella. Wow. Voorhees, look at you go, big dog. Stromberg. Love it. Love it. Freaking broker. Doing well. That guy, he could have been better. Let's go to the centers here, see what's going on. Ooh, John Michael Schmitz is doing Schmitz. He could have been doing better, too. He honestly could have been doing better. Whippler's polishing up. Nice. Look at you go, Whip. Ooh, nice. We're keeping up there. Let's see who else. Oh, Cyrus Torrance, dude. Oh, my God. I could have had you. You would have been such a beast on our team. The Texans are not doing good enough with them. Christian Haynes is doing well. They got both those guys? God dang. That's it. You did pretty well there. Pretty freaking well. Darnell Wright is doing solid. Steve got moved to the right tackle, obviously, by us. Where's the big monster? DeJuan Jones. Looking good, man. Doing well. Doing well, big fella. Doing well. Felix is crushing it. Oh, my God. He's killing it. He's doing so good. Lucas Van Ness. Wow. Those two are just... BJ2 is doing great. What a beast. It sucks I can't use his actual name. That's Miles Murphy. Not bad. Not bad. I can't say that's bad. So that's interesting. That's really interesting. Let's see. I don't remember the right ends all that much because I know there's so many of them. All the best guys are not even like... They're all outside linebackers, listed as outside linebackers. Just where they put them. Jalen Carter's obviously top dog. He's top daddy. There's no question about that. There's Roy looking good, big fella. Where's Benton? There he is. Benton, big dog. In the house. Wait, where's Breesy? Where is Breesy at? There he is. Paul. This is exactly what I was telling you guys about of putting him in the right system. He has a lower overall because I think he needs work. But in the right system, obviously he's going to explode. There's zero question in my mind. Zero question. Drew Anderson, not doing as good. Not doing as good. Probably the XP sliders going on there. Jordan Brooks. Okay. Middle linebacker XP sliders suck. Jack Campbell, first guy. I love Jack Campbell. I think he's going to be... He has the opportunity to be a really good middle linebacker. He did get juked out of his socks, though, by the Michigan running back, who I can't remember his name right now. But, okay, but seriously, where's the other guys? There's Owen, okay. Not bad. He's real fast. Owen's good. There's a lot to like about him. Are you kidding me right now? What happened to is he injured or what? What happened to... Where's Pace? Did I have him listed somewhere? Pace, there's no way Pace is not in there. What the hell? What the hell? Nolan Smith is doing great. Wow, Nolan Smith is doing fantastic. There's Ivan Pace. Okay, so outside linebacker, that's interesting. There's no way. Yeah, maybe I put him as that because that's what he was listed at. Or, you know, he is a middle linebacker, but he does move around quite a bit. But that's interesting. That's really interesting. I know some of these guys, it was tough because looking at some of the positions, it was like, all right, there's, you know, NFL, they change stuff so much. Like, and they move around. Some of these guys in college, they move, like, you'll see safeties playing cornerbacks playing like a safety role. You know, all kinds of crazy stuff. Devin Witherspoon's doing great. Wow. He's the number one dude. What a beast. What an absolute dog. Christian Gonzalez is doing freaking nasty. Joey Porter, great job. Great job. That was huge. Brandon Joseph doing pretty solid. Antonio Johnson could do a little better. The safeties just get horrible XP. They really do. They just get crapped on with the XP. They get absolutely crapped on. I'm sure some of these guys I'm missing. What the hell? Ronnie Hickman's doing good. Why is Battle not doing better? That doesn't make any sense. All right, so we went 11-6, and we just dominated teams. Simple as that. Crushed teams. A lot of injuries, too, actually. And we did great. Fourth in offense. I think we're not the greatest defense. 17th. Defense is still, you know, work in progress. CJ Stroud's just killing it. Doing great. Kenneth Walker III doing really good. Really good here. And DK was injured for 6 games. And he still hit 1,000 yards. He's doing what some of these other guys were doing and 6 games less. I mean, it's just crazy. His numbers are fantastic. The guy was... Wait, was that... What was those pancakes that I saw? Did I see pancakes? I wanted to see pancakes. I want to see all the pancakes. That's what I want to see. I want to see pancakes. Sacks allowed. Jesus Christ, Steve. Charles Cross, what is going on, boys? That's a lot of sacks from that right side, big fella. Really good. You know, and they screwed our D end. They benched him the entire year, by the way. They benched Jeff Bynes the entire year, by the way. Yeah, that's Madden for you. That's Madden wrapped in a bow, just crapping on your lips. Every chance it gets, just, hey, let me just crap on your lips. Let me just do that. I can't believe we're not getting more guys up, too, that are these 2-year pros. This is crazy to me that we're not getting that. Chuck Thornton got Rookie of the Year. Love it forever. And it's time to just go. We're first seed. You know, we got to light it up. We got to crush it. And we got to just make it happen. All right, I got to see this team. I know I said I wasn't going to do it, but I just got to see this team, what they look like. Some of these guys that are on our team, I got to see some of them perform. That's it. That's all I got. I can't not see them perform. That's just what we got to do. I want to see the big old D tackle just at Jalen Carter just absolutely crush dudes. Nice Phil Brooks. We're going to watch one drive each, and that's it. And then fast sim out of it. Be done. Bills won. Come on, Jalen. I want to see Jalen get a sack. I want to see Bynes, because I actually had to go forcefully put in Bynes. Come on, big fella, let's go. He's 94 right there, that X Factor. Boom, he just throws him off, and he's up in his face. I love it. Yeah, were you blocking Jalen Carter, for Christ's sake? Because he crushed you, dude. He embarrassed you in front of everyone. Come on, Jalen. Jalen is just, he's doing great. Defense is still our weakness. We obviously need to get defense up and crush it. That's what we need to do. Get to him. Get to him. Stop him. Stop him. Jalen Carter. What a monstrosity. What a monster. What a freak. Oh, you're done, son. Bynes, you just got embarrassed. I don't know what you're fist pumping about. You got embarrassed. Okay, so they got 3. Let's see the offense come out. Let's go, CJ Stroud. What do you got, big dog? What do you got, CJ?
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Oh, that was holding. That was holding. Nice. Nice job. Way to hold. Way to hold, Steve. You heard me talking about your sack count, and then what happens? Luke Musgrave, okay. Not good. 3 yards. This is going to be a run. Please to God, tell me it isn't. You got C.J. Stroud. You got a good line. You got good. Oh, that's what you chose? Get it, Musgrave. Jesus. I didn't know that was in the wheelhouse of that was the plan. Throw it to him and then break 5 tackles. I didn't know that was the plan. Nice job. CJ's just, he's zipping it. He's getting that zip down. He's getting that zip. Let's go, CJ. Run this offense, big dog. Run this offense. Man, I hope CJ goes in the right system. That man could be so ridiculous if he goes in the right system. I hope all the mock drafts are right where they're like, oh, he'll be 9th. It's like, okay. I don't know how you think that, but I think if he's in the 9th spot, you're going to have a crap load of teams trade up for him. You're going to have real elite teams trading up for C.J. Stroud, and they're going to end up, oh, God. You imagine him on, like, the Colts? You know, if God, oh. Andrew Luck always needed an offensive line. Once they got an offensive line, Andrew Luck was already beat to hell. And that was that team that just Colts were that team that was like they were so close for so long, and then they just didn't do it.
Back to throw again.
Oh God, that was wide open.
Side complete. That's
Have you even missed a completion yet?
first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 30.
He is just, our offensive line is just keeping him upright. My God, the first few years, oh, he's got the X factor.
First and 10 now from the 33.
First few years, he was just getting pummeled.
Again,
He was getting pummeled. Man, that defensive tackle, Lawrence, is so big.
and he is out of bounds
Dear
inside
God.
the 30.
He made our center look like a pipsqueak.
On second down, it's
Yeah,
one.
they do not want us to run here, apparently.
Defensively.
That's not the goal, to run the ball. They just don't want to run the ball. 3rd and 7, keep it clean. Oh, then that was a nice throw, dude. Jesus Christ. What are you going to cost me, CJ? $500 million a day? If you play like this, man, you need to simmer it down and miss a pass. Yeah, you need to miss a pass because I'll tell you what, I just see that money just ching, 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 going up. Ka-ching, 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 ka-ching. Too much. All right, run it in. Don't let CJ throw it in. I don't want to pay him any more money. Uh-oh, he's getting sacked. God, that even looks like how CJ gets sacked.
So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal.
Oh, good blocking. Good blocking. That was great run. All right, do something dope. Not that. That was not dope. When I said dope, I mean dope. Not like crap on my lips. And I mean, you got CJ Stroud who hasn't missed a single pass, and we run it? Jesus. What is going on here? Jesus. We're getting crushed. We fast him, we just get mowed to hell. What is this? There we go. Our team is too good for this, boys. What are we doing? There we go. God, for the love of God, let's score. Bring it back. Let's go, CJ. Stop it. Oh my God, what is happening here? They're really trying. Our defenses, they need some work. They need some work. Jalen, get to him. Nice hit. Nice hit, nice hit, nice hit. Come on, get to him. Don't let him get to the first. Holy crap, Saquon. Jesus, that was insane, man. But give it to him again. You might as well. Yeah, God, for the love of holy crap on my face. Jesus. This is crazy. This game turned insane. Is it really a screen? You really did that? What's our offensive coordinator doing? Oh boy. Oh my God. That was embarrassing. What wide receiver was that? Okay. Solid. Solid work, solid work. He loves Musgrave.
Clock running, and the Seahawks, they're running too, trying to speed up to the line of scrimmage.
Wow. Oh my God. Oh my God, that was a touchdown. That was to DK. How did you not catch that? DK, that was on you, big dog. All right, start calling some timeouts, please. That was on you, DK. How did you not do that? How? Oh, they're sending a heavy blitz. Make them pay. This is crazy because he is like we almost should have had like 2 touchdowns. Get out of bounds. Almost had two touchdowns that CJ's just giving it to these boys and they're just not doing it. The guy drops the ball and he should have been gone. You're gonna have to call timeout right here. This is like the Georgia game all over again. Except for without kicking a field goal, you got to score just a tie. Get out of bounds, dude. Come on. You guys are right in the zone to be able to do this. Come on. Gentlemen. Turn it and burn. Call timeout. Call timeout. Oh, my God. Oh, this is the craziest. What's going to happen? Don't run it. Run it up the middle if you're going to do it. CJ, just run. All right. That's just. Wow. Our wide receivers need to work on. They need to work on. Oh, no, not this. This whole hoopla thing. I'm not doing this. I got to quit. Oh, man. That's so sad. We lost that game. We shouldn't have lost. We should not have lost. That's terrible. I will view Pro Bowl. CJ Stroud. Pretty awesome. Pretty cool there. Kenneth Walker. So that's 2 of our guys. I don't know if Carroll's our fullback or Harrison. I don't know who our fullback is. I don't know his name. I know what he looks like. That's all I know. Man, Bijan wasn't in, huh? That's insane. Chris Olave was in. Musgrave was in. Nice, nice. So 3 guys so far that were in. Michael Mayer, look at him. Paris Johnson Jr. was in. Stromberg, what's up, big dog? Nice, nice. Michael Schmitz, look at him go. Wow. Hopefully I'm not missing anyone. Jalen Carter. Brian Breesy. Let's go, big dog. Let's go. Nice job. Simpson. What a monster. What a monster. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So the Buffalo Bills won the Super Bowl. Josh Allen got MVP. Pretty impressive there. We're going to get to the offseason. And, yeah, let's light it up. So we're going to try to sign McDuffie. And it looks like the Dolphins are just offering him the entire meat and potatoes. It's a little bit of a pain in the neck because I don't want to pay him too much. So I'll match close to their offer. We lost our left tackle as well. And Pacheco only wants $4.151 million, but I'm not going to sign that. Now, Cross, I want to sign Cross. He wants a 3-year deal. I'll give him a 5-year deal. And this is pushing it, dude. You are pushing it, bro. And this is just good to see what kind of offer they're giving him. Brian Robinson. Man. I want to keep Cross, though. I really do. This punter's a beast. Okay, I'm going to offer this punter a 7-year deal. I'll give you a lot of money, dude. It's not that much, but I'll hook you up because you're that good. So that's what I'm willing to do. These punters. All right, we're going to do our eval. We didn't get McDuffie. He went to the Dolphins because they just offered him. We got Cross back. Yes. Where's their punter? Where's the punter of the day? Yeah. Woo! All right, so we're going to go with Charles Holiday. There's a lot to like about him. He's one of the better linebackers that are sitting there, so we're going to pick him up. We really need linebackers. So we're going to utilize him in either the middle linebacker spot, move Brooks, and just kind of go from there. So I'm going to move up. I'm going to trade our second-round pick to the Lions, give them 2 7s in return, and or to the Jets, sorry. And we're going to try to get some other guys that we need on defense. There's 2 guys I really want in this draft really badly. I don't know how I could trade up for this next second. I don't know how I could do it. But Cobb, I want to take a chance on Cobb. I want to take a chance on him. Is he my favorite? No. But we could utilize him. And we also, didn't sign a really good strong safety. He's getting older. We didn't sign him to what he wanted to get signed for because it was just more than I wanted to do. So I wanted to replace him in the draft. And we're going to be able to do that with Jalen Cobb. So I'm enjoying that. I think he'll do fine. So I couldn't get the Falcons pick, not reasonably. So we're actually going to trade Uluwatimi. I hope I'm saying his name correctly, but yeah, we're going to have to trade him to the 49ers. They really want him, and they can utilize him, and he's 26 years old now, so he's an older guy coming out of the draft. He's not young. We built him up. He's good, but, 49ers, they would want to win now, and I want to hope to God that our guy is still sitting there because I really would love to get him, and I don't think he's going to be there. I'm going to be honest. I don't think he's gone. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. So we're going to go with another guy here, Philip Hutchinson. Is he great? No, he's not. But is he better than the other guys? Yeah, I think he can be really good, but it's a little bit of a fight here with trying to make sure that we get the linebackers covered. Now, this was my second hope. We needed another linebacker anyways. I can't believe the other guy didn't. I mean, I can believe it, but at least this guy here, he's fast. There's a lot to like about him. We could utilize him, and I need that hidden dev. So now we got our linebackers covered. All right, let's go over our draft here. There is a lot of positions that we needed, and so I went for those positions. Looks like a pretty good draft so far. Holiday, we needed to pick him up. Free safety here, Cobb. The other middle linebacker, Hutchinson, good. Just had that normal dev, which is just saddening to me. He was, he was good. The other guy was better. The one guy I missed out on was better. This guy, we got another normal dev there. We're going to use him at center, and he'll probably drop a little bit in overall. It sucks. I was hoping he was a hidden dev because then I could, it was worth it because I knew I could get a lineman, right? He's an 80 overall, the guy we traded, but I know I needed another linebacker. Okay, so that was the big thing. Getting a linebacker here, and that was worth it to me. We also got another guy here who's really solid. I thought this guy would be a little bit higher of an overall, just ever so slightly, and I knew I needed linebackers anyways, so it didn't really matter because this guy was just quite simply not going to go before Phillip. It just wasn't going to. Phillip wouldn't have been there, so I had to pick Phillip up at this time, and that's just the way it is. So then going down the list too, got D tackle here, and that's what we needed. We needed a good D tackle. I believe he is a normal dev as well, and then but he's solid. He's a good backup. We needed an end, so he's going to end up going a right end for us. We needed a backup cornerback. To be honest, there was not a lot. This guy had the best man coverage. So that's why we went with him over some of the other guys. This quarterback here was actually interesting because he's a hidden dev. So we picked him up late. And, yeah, I would give this draft class, I would say it's a B+ for what we needed. You know, we got the high 70 overalls. Like, this guy is basically a first-round pick, late first round. And we got him in the 4th round. Another guy here that could be a first-round pick, we got him in the 3rd round, basically 4th. So good draft as in we got good players, but, you know, I wish some of these guys had I wish they all had hidden devs because then it would be an A+ draft. All right, so here's our team for the year. It's actually a lot better. A lot better. We got a new fullback. This fullback's sitting there. I'm going to try to sign him. So we picked him up. We released our other fullback. You know, basically all the same here. Carmichael is doing well. He didn't regress at all by moving him over. So we got Thornton and then Curtis. So really nice there. Stromberg. Steve's coming up on a contract. So is everybody else. That's why I'm saving all the money I got to save because it's going to be super expensive. Okay, so Woolen, we signed him to a good deal. And then cornerback's the next thing that I'm going to work on, getting a good cornerback. If Zach Harrison doesn't sign a good deal with us, you know, we'll go from there. But the linebacking crew, finally, we got a good linebacking crew. Jamal, we had to replace, but we got Cobb, who's a beast. So all in all, it's looking good for us. I think this defense is much better. Still super young defense in a lot of ways. Super young defense, but a very talented defense nonetheless. I've been really debating on moving Mayweather to cornerback because he can play it, and then moving Reddick to free safety just to try and help him. You know, I got to boost up the XP for safeties because they just don't get enough XP. I mean, it's terrible. It's literally terrible. Oh, look at this contract. Not too terrible there. Not great. I got to sign it. I don't really have a choice. Marcus May, I don't even know how you got on our team, to be honest with you. Jalen Carter, I thought that would be a lot worse. Luke Musgrave so far. And this is before upgrades, too. So this is going to be even worse. These week 11, oh, God. Not good. And this dude will never see this contract. I'm drafting a fullback. Simple. It's not happening. It's just ridiculous. But yeah, so far not too terrible. Zach Harrison. Oh, man, he doesn't want nothing. Okay. All right, we get to sign our boy. Yay. This is scary. I'm thinking 6 years. Just to offer him what he wants, and oh God, I gotta sign him. There's no way I can't sign him. I have to sign the man. I have to sign him. So and then I gotta check too. Are they moving our guys around? What are they doing with my guys? Because you gotta stop touching my dudes. You gotta stop. See right here, they do it again. They do it every single time. It's killing me. Let the man grow. Let him grow. So CJ Stroud signed with us. We're going to pay him $50 million at the end of his career. Huge deal. Massive deal that we signed. That was just, I mean, it was just fantastic. There's just no other way around it. Look at this deal. $275 million. Oh, it's going to get brutal. But I'm going to have to do my due diligence and make sure I'm signing the correct contracts and, you know, that I'm just building it up correctly. All right, it's now Jalen Carter's turn to obliterate me. And I got no choice in the matter. This is going to be really, really tough here. He signed, thank God. Thank God. Now it's Luke Musgrave. They're just all taking turns now. All these guys are just taking turns. Okay, so we're going to try to work on a 7-year deal. I'm going to try to get him to a 7-year deal. Boom. Get him till retirement. That'd be great. And then it's just 2 linemen left. Aside from that, it's nobody. So far, we did great. We signed everybody. So this is pretty amazing so far. Our defensive middle linebacker, Fisher, is an X factor. The guy we got in the 3rd round, or is it the 4th round? X factor. So that's fantastic. I could not be more happy. And they still just try to move guys. I love how they do this. Madden, every chance you get to screw up my roster, I have to fight them every week. It's horrible. All right, so we did well this season. I can't say that we really had too many issues at all, actually. We did really good. We lost to the 49ers, Raiders, and the Commanders. So that's the only teams that we lost to, which is good with me. I'm fine with that. CJ Stroud led in passing yards and was 2nd in passing TDs. He was 5th in passer percentage. We were 22nd defense. Once again, we're still young. Our offense, really took off. Our defense did not take off as much as we needed them to, but everyone, Jesus, this is a lot of TDs between these 4 guys. Pretty freaking crazy. And I'm guessing that was Charles give up the most sacks. Left side of the line, right side of the line held up really good this season. Carter, 11 sacks. Jeff Bynes, that 1 year screwed him. It really did. Just fighting the CPU all the time is ridiculous. It's honestly insane. 4 interceptions from Woolen. And I got to say, the dude is, he is doing well. He is a prime-time cornerback, if I've ever seen one. Yearly awards, what do we got? CJ Stroud with the MVP? Come on, how do we not get Coach of the Year? How does that not happen? 14-3? I don't even understand it. Doesn't make any sense to me. Doesn't make any sense that we don't get Coach of the Year. Josh Jacobs, Myles Garrett. I don't even know who the heck PJ Martin is, but he's a rookie. Otis Chaney. What'd they do this year? 9-8. Better. Josh Jacobs, Tyler Boyd, Christian Haynes. Look at you go, Christian. Look at you go, big dog. All right, what do we got on Cooper Kupp? Ooh. Jalen Cobb. That's what I'm talking about. CJ Stroud. Nice. Zimmerman. Yes, sir. Come on, give me a break. Let's go. Just keep it up. I wanted you, but you didn't sign with me, Josh Allen. All right, hopefully we win this game, and we did. So now we are facing off against the 49ers, which, 1 game away from the Sizbiz. We keep getting close, and fast simming is just, it's who knows who's going to win in fast simming. But Chiefs are making another run at it. There's no doubt about that, and the Ravens are definitely trying to stop them. All right, let's see. I think the Chiefs might pull this one off. Hopefully we win. Hopefully. And we won. 24-17. Pro Bowl roster. What do we got here, Pro Bowl? Patrick Mahomes. Duggan. Look at you go, Duggan. Just getting Dougie. Man. Oh, Robinson. There you go. He's a 99 overall now. Jesus. Lord have mercy on my soul. Who else? There's no other crazy dudes that I was hoping for. Duggan was in. Bijan Robinson. Chris Olave for the 500th time now, it seems like. Brandon Ayuk, look at you go, big dog. Schultz. Kincaid is up and alive. Look at him go. Mayer. Ooh. We got some dudes. Paris Johnson Jr. again. Schmitz. Nice. Wright. Darnell Wright. Look at him go. Yes, sir. Felix. God. And Lucas Van Ness. Wow. Roy. Look at you go. Man. Good for you, bro. Owen. Nice. Who else? That's a lot of dudes. These dudes are the future. Nice. First time I've ever had a breakout scenario in the Super Bowl. I've never had that. We got Lamar Jackson and company trying to come in and rain on our parade, and we shouldn't be happy about that. We got too good of a team. Our defense could be a little better. There's no question about it. We're not going to watch the full game, nothing crazy. I got to see one Super Bowl at least, just a drive or two, and then we can go from there. But our defense, not the most perfect defense that I've built, but it's a defense that's pretty solid. Oh, that was fast. These boys are ready to play today. Oh, wide open. Literally just as open as you could get right there. Let's go, guys. Come on now. Something big. Something big. Ooh, ooh. Nice. Oh, baby. He's getting ready for binds. He's already crapping his pants, that man. And he's a superstar. Oh, bad angle. Bad angle. Jesus. Bad angle. 2 times now. That's just terrible angles. Get to him. Oh, again, he's running it again, man. This dude. Lamar is just. He wants this one. He doesn't even want to give the ball to him. Nice job. Our defense is swarming, though. That's the beautiful thing. They're swarming. And that's what we need. Just great defense. Get aggressive. All right, CJ, what do you got, superstar? Just paid you $275 million. $275 million. I don't even know how much guaranteed, but get it. Look at that offensive line just moving dudes. Oh, it was beautiful. Some would say magical. Let's go, gentlemen. Nice run to start it off. Can't complain with that. Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God. I love it. Absolutely love it. That was beautiful. Musgrave has just turned into a serious monster. We built this team up. Okay, go down. Go down. No need to get too crazy there. I don't need you to fumble. CJ Stroud's out there just laying dots. He's doing it like it's like he was just born to just lay dots. He's the dot maker. Wish he was a lot cheaper. Oh, come on. There we go. There we go. Much better. Much better. Keep it going. Let's go, gentlemen. And then I'll fast sim, and then we'll just start losing when I fast sim. Oh, he's throwing it out. Good, smart play, man. Smart play. That is a smart play. Very smart. Oh, dude. Okay, not bad. I can't complain with that. 4-yard gain. Got to get a touchdown here, though. Come on, Musgrave. Do something big, Musgrave. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Curtis. Freaking CJ Stroud is just laying the dots, man. Just laying the dots. That was beautiful. God, that was absolutely beautiful. Let's go. There we go. Don't let him score. Come on, guys. Don't let him score. Jesus. Oh, God. Oh, they just turned it around quick. Oh, boy. This is a bad one here. Jesus. Lord have mercy. What is going on right now? Gentlemen, we're going to lose this. You got to do something crazy right here. Oh, come on, Bynes. Jesus, dude. Bynes, you got to take points allowed. We're ranked number 1. Our defense in yards, we were terrible, but we don't allow many points. So that sucks. Oh, God. We got to come up with a pick 6 or something here, boys. This is... I don't want to lose this. This is terrible. Every time they're pummeling him now, though. You got to stop him here. They're going to try to run it again, I assume. Swarm. There we go. 3rd and 5, 3rd and 5. Plenty of time, guys. Plenty of time. Oh, he's just a monster. Freaking Jalen Carter, dude, you're disturbingly good. All right, CJ. Come on, man. Come on, big dog. Let's go, Metcalf. Come on, guys. Come on. Come on. Come on. Don't run it. Don't run it. Don't do it. Don't run. Let's go, Musgrave. There we go. It was a good play. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, I don't like that. Ah. Let's go. Let's go. We got to score quick. Like, really quick. I don't even know how we're going to come across this one and win this one. This is terrible. Let's go, baby. Get that first. 2-minute warning. Down by 9. Dear God. We got to just get super lucky here. If we could score right away and stop them. Oh, my Lord. That was beyond beautiful. That was ridiculous. Just beautiful. Okay, we still got time. They're going to come out and run it on us. We can't allow anything. And then we're going to have to just... You can't allow that. You can't allow that. There you go. That's the first one, gentlemen. Jesus Christ almighty. I don't know how much time we'd even have left. We're going to have, like, no time left on the board. We're going to have, like, a minute, not even. Oh, come on. Wow, 41 seconds. No way.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He finds his man.
You're going to have to hurry. You're going to have to air this one deep, son. Nope, out of time right now. Out of time. We lost. Oh, that's so terrible. God, what a good game, though. So we had to get new offensive coordinator and defense coordinator because they got hired as head coaches, but we saved up enough points to where they're good. They are good. No, we're not going to sign Zach Harrison. He's done well, but we're not going to sign him. So this is an exciting free agency because this means that there are a lot of guys up on the board, could be, that are from that rookie class. So that's exciting to me. Max Crosby's up there. Jordan Addison. If I did this, I would have to trade DK Metcalf. And, Sean Tucker. He wants $5 million. That's what he wants. Are you serious? That's cheap, dude. That's so cheap, bro. I'll offer you that. No problem at all. Oh, Roy, give me a break. I'll do this for sure. I don't know what he's going to accept, but I'll do that for sure. I'll make that offer. Who else do we got on the board that I would really... Duncan, okay, not too terrible there. I would like to actually put you at center, and you want $12 million per year. I wonder if I can get him cheaper than that. But I'm not even really that worried about it. So far, those guys are the guys. And I want to see if we can get one of them. We didn't get Roy. And we didn't get Sean Tucker. Didn't offer him enough money. Dear Lord. So we're going to agree to a deal for Molden, our backup. And what we're going to do is we're going to trade him for a 4th-round pick. Nothing great. So we're going to draft a safety. And the reason we're going to do that is because we need to move our free safety Mayweather down a corner and then replace him. And this is the best we had so far. So he's not my favorite, but he'll do for now. So this is our draft class. Not really the greatest because we didn't have a whole heck of a lot of picks that were amazing. Got this guy for speed. He was the fastest linebacker, so that's why we picked him up. Could put him at middle linebacker. We're talking like 3rd string, 4th string type guy. So I didn't really care. But this guy, we were hoping for a little better, but I didn't expect much. Tight end here, backup tight end. And then fullback, getting another fullback. Strong safety here. This guy's actually going to be free safety for us. So still trying to get that defense. But, man, we have not had luck with the guys signing with us in the free agency. And I've been strict with not giving them too much money. I'm not trying to overpay. That's not what I'm doing. We can get to the Super Bowl. We can win a Super Bowl without overpaying everybody. So that's what we're trying to do now. All right, so team's basically the same here. Nothing too different there. Defensively, we're going to move Vickers, D-tackle, over to left end for the time being until we get that spot situated. And everyone else, Heath is going to be free safety, and Mayweather is going to be the number 2 cornerback. So that's the only change. In Cobb, got that superstar dev looking feisty. So, yeah. We're looking good. So the new offensive coordinator and defense coordinator pissed me off. They're terrible human beings. I don't know what to do with them. I mean, what is this? I mean, come on. We did good, but not great. You know, defense is just driving me nuts. I got to change the defense. I got to change it. The Seattle's defense is poop. It's freaking crap. But yeah, look at CJ Stroud just getting just. The man's just lights out. $275 million. Honestly, I could have gotten a quarterback to do it less, but, you know, it is what it is. I traded up for you, so I got to pay you millions and kabillions of dollars here. 13 sacks. Look at him go. 11.5 from Jeff Bynes. Welcome to the party. Finally. Madden's stopped messing with you, and you're taking 20 years to grow, son. 20 years. You were a 1st overall pick, I think, or something. You were a high pick. You were like a top 5. What happened to you? Where's my boy? Where's... Oh, look at Reddick go. I just signed him to a deal, too. And I don't know what I'm doing with my contracts because, I mean, I know what I'm doing. Come on. But I'm just, like, should I spend more? Where's my dang contracts? Should I spend more money? Probably. Do I want to? No. Not really. I got $111 million. So this upcoming offseason, I'm going big if there's a D end. I'm going big. I'm done. I'm not messing around with it. Look, I got most of my contracts in. I got my quarterback. What's up, baby? Running back, wide receiver signed. I just signed Curtis to a 6-year deal. 6 years. Long time. And we're just lighting it up. This tight end I'm going to trade because he's getting really good. Like, I'm going to trade him away for a second because he's still got a star dev. Psh, he's worth a second. So he's going to go. He'll get us a second. This lineman signed. That lineman signed. Signed for a while. Signed. Trent, not very good, but he's there to block. He's a big man. I don't know if you've seen Trent, but he's like 338 pounds or something huge. Jesus, look at him. 6'2", 338. Dude, you're a cannonball. You're a cannonball, my friend. You're a big boy. No one ever said he was small, ever in his life. Guarantee you. He came out and they were just like, dude, you are a Tonka truck. You are already a man as a young boy. You're a man. Jalen Carter's just a freak. And he's so young. It's just ridiculous. And then Billy Fisher, our 4th round pick. 3rd round. Whatever he is, you tell me. He's great. He's golden child. Holiday's doing good. I like Holiday. He's going to punch me in the throat for like $80 million, though. That's the problem. I'm going to just get middle linebackers, move them out. That's what I'm going to do because it's ridiculous. Anyways, yeah, I'm going to pay some of these dudes some good skosh. What else do we got to look at here? What else are we looking at? What are we looking at here? We looked at the stats. We got to look at the yearly awards here. MVP. Yeah, we'll never. I don't know how you don't get MVP and you crush everybody. Best running back? Okay. Trenton Simpson, look at you go, big dog. DK Metcalf. Yes, sir. CJ Stroud, best quarterback. He's already a Hall of Famer almost. Let's hope we can win this offseason here. And we lost. You got to be kidding me. Oh, God. Jesus. This is just murdering me inside. It's killing me. It's not killing me that bad because it's, we're doing really good. We're doing superb. It's the Chiefs again. Chiefs are in the Super Bowl again. Ugh. It's killing me. I don't even care who wins. It's the Bucks. I don't even care who wins now. They don't even care. I think it's the Bucks. They're going to win. Chiefs crushed you. Wasn't even a game. Don't steal any of more of my coaches. Don't steal them. So Cardinals wanted to strike a deal, and they wanted a good deal, and I gave them a good deal. The halfback that we been sitting, he's good. He's a good halfback. Not great, but he's good. And so, it is what it is. Got a 2nd-round pick. We're moving up. We're doing our thing. So I want a 2nd-round pick for these 2 cornerbacks, and that's what I'm doing. I'm going to get a 2nd-round pick. Is it a good one? No. It's not a good 2nd-round pick. But I want to sign this man. Okay? And I got no choice. I got to do what I got to do. And I got to get new free safety because this guy's getting cut. You had your chance. You had your time. Now you go. You fly the coop. And you get out of here. Go. Get going. This guy, you're pushing it. I'm just kidding. You got 2 more years. Probably 1. I'm going to be honest. No more 2-year pro or 2-year signed practice squad guys. Get them off my team. So there's like no good DNs in this draft. It was a pain, and they're all normal dev. It's just horrible. Some of these other guys too, we just got because we need to fill some spots, and that's it. So I didn't really care. I just looked for certain things like speed or what have you. So this guy was but I need to fill a spot. And I'm not really worried how great he is. But Rhodes was okay, this linebacker. I went and just tried to figure out, okay, is there a guy here that can, has a good hidden dev, like a superstar or something that we... No. They don't. So, this draft was okay. I wouldn't say it was good. This is the worst DN and D tackle draft that I've seen. Horrible. So here's our starting team. They're the greatest team in the world, in the Solarverse. They're the best in America. It's the best men in the world. So, yeah, all of these guys are going to be astrophysicists after this, doctors, you name it, surgeons, whatever they want to do. They're that great. But great team, solid team. Bynes is finally becoming a man. That's good to see. Mayweather turning into a beast at cornerback, which I love. Cobb is now an X Factor, which is ridiculous. I love Cobb. And Simmons, we got Simmons and then Vickers. So it's not like our D-line could definitely be better, but I'm telling you, I'm throwing contracts at some of these guys. And in the free agency, I've thrown some decent contracts at them. Contracts that would get accepted. They didn't accept it. And then in the draft, it's like we don't have the draft picks to draft like the top end D end. So there's that. We can't get the top D end. And after there was 2 guys in the first round, and after that it was like there's nothing. There was absolutely nothing. So yeah, this was a weird couple of years in drafting and free agency. It was very strange. So Brooks wants a 3-year deal for $34 million. I'm not going to do it. I'm just not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. You can't make me do it. I love Brooks, but I'm not doing it. I can't stress to you enough how much I'm not doing it. So we picked it up back where we left off. We went 12-5. Last year was a little bit of a tough year for us. We're just that competition team. We're still chasing that Super Bowl win. I need it. I need it. This team's too good. We got Jalen Carter. We got C.J. Stroud. We got the boys in the house. All right? They are just crushing it, these guys. This team is getting, this defense, everything. Nasty. Okay? They'll compete with anybody. I got a 99 overall tight end. He's not technically a 99. He's a 96. But don't tell him that because he don't believe it, okay? I got a 99 overall quarterback that just craps gold, okay? Kenneth Walker's my boy. He's absolute dog. Thornton got a contract. We signed both of our wide receivers, so Curtis got a contract. Thornton got a contract. I'm signing them until they're old, until they're out, sitting on the dock somewhere and talking fishing stories. Those are my guys. Steve. I don't know how old he is, but he's up there now. And Zimmerman. Some of these guys are getting old. Cross, Stromberg's getting up there, and Stromberg's been competing without a dev. And I love this man. Blessed little angel here. Carmichael, he's been doing his work. I'll give him that. The man's been doing his work. He was a replacement. And then, the draft picks, we traded so much for Stroud and to keep Carter that it was like it hurt our team for multiple years. I mean, that was a big-time trade that hurt. I mean, it was not an easy trade to do that. I had to give up another second, which is a good second, to be able to get those guys. And that was the price I had to pay. And so we're finally, getting that defense up to the best of our ability. But Bynes is injured. So that's an unfortunate series of events. Linebacking crew's gotten better. We're going to lose Brooks, but it is what it is. This is our year. This is our time. So let's look over our statage here. Second in passing yards, second in touchdowns, first in offense, 24th in defensive yards. We allow a lot of defensive yards with the Seahawks system. Points scored, though, we were first. Points allowed, we were 22nd. So, it is what it is. Clean sacks, so 23 times. But it also makes it easy for his offensive lineman, C.J. Stroud. He doesn't move a whole heck of a lot unless he needs to. So there is that. 1,237 yards, 16 TDs. Kenneth Walker's done great. And then just huge. I mean, so many guys that are just doing fantastic. Tim Herron stepped up big time this season. It was great. Defensively, Fisher, the 4th-round pick, is just crushing it. Best 4th-round pick or 3rd-round pick I ever got. He's up there. He's up there with the best 3rd rounds I've ever had. 19 and a half sacks from a D tackle. I mean, this man is just insane. Just insane. So he's getting so many sacks that he's just taking them from all the other guys. Mayweather, the free safety, moved down. Got 4 interceptions. And I just signed him, too, to a massive deal. So there is that. We'll look over the yards, the yearly awards is what I meant to say. MVP, CJ Stroud. Coach of the year, not our boy, which is just crazy. That is just a mercy trophy at this point in time. They're just giving it to who they feel bad for, or they're like, hey, you haven't won it, or here you go, we're going to give it to you. Will Anderson Jr., he's a 98 overall. Finally, Will Anderson Jr. is up on the board. Good for you, Will Anderson. He's only got a 4,000 legacy score. The dude just sat and they did not put him in the right system. Man, I would love to see all these guys on one team, what this rookie class would have done. Max Duggan again. He's going to be a Hall of Famer, Max Duggan. The Dougie. He's going to be a freaking Hall of Famer. What's Bryce Young's? 8-9. The poor guy just goes to Houston and just gets eaten alive. That's so sad. Sean Tucker now on the freaking Chargers, and he's crushing it. Finally getting his time. Sean Tucker has the ability to be a serious monster. He really does. Jackson Smith and Jigba again, but the Titans went 4-13. He's just getting eaten alive in Tennessee. He's just not doing enough. That's just terrible. It's really terrible. But it is what it is. What can you do? Felix up there. Man's doing some work. But his legacy score should be a little bit higher. It really, really should. Best linebacker too. Good for him. That's really cool to see. So yeah, that's the NFC. That's the AFC. Let's go to the NFC. Najee Harris for Offensive Player of the Year. CJ Stroud was up there. How CJ Stroud is not just winning it at all costs is crazy to me. Jalen Carter, just a legend. Ivan Pace Jr., he's an 85 overall. Wow. I feel like that's right, though. I feel like he could get to that. I feel like he could get higher than that. He's a shorter guy, but, man, there's a lot that he hits like a Mack truck. Because he's shorter and stocky, he comes in just flying. And he's actually pretty quick. So he's impressive. Best quarterback, CJ Stroud. CJ Stroud finally hit the legacy score. He is officially a Hall of Famer. They're collecting his gloves. Regardless of how many wins we get from here on out, they're collecting his gloves. DK Metcalf, he is about 400 and some odd points away from being a Hall of Famer. So he will likely be a Hall of Famer. Let's look at the other wide receivers. And you got Addison up there. So that's pretty cool to see. Best offensive line, we got our guys up there. Best D-line, obviously, Jalen Carter. It's pretty easy to see that. Did I already look over all these? I feel like I already looked them over. Look at Nolan Smith. Dude, freaking balled out. Noah Sewell is now on the Giants. I think he was on the Panthers or the Lions, one of the two, and then he moved over. Jordan Battle, look at you go. Oh, man, he did not pan out the way he should have. That's just sad. He got crushed. He really did. Porter Jr., he did great. He's doing well. It's hard for cornerbacks to get in there. So, all in all, I'm pretty impressed with the old legends there. Pete Carell's now 9,117 legacy score. Still not enough to become a Hall of Famer. But it is what it is. He's up there. CJ Stroud is up there with the likes of Josh Allen. He's above Dak Prescott, Joe Burrow. Duggan is on his way. I can't believe he's the second best quarterback in this class. That is Bryce Young just didn't get enough. That's McKee. He's struggling there. Will Levis. Yeah, a lot of these quarterbacks just didn't end up panning out, which is crazy. Because in the right system, you put them in the right system, they'll do great. Almost any one of those quarterbacks, you put them in our system, they would have done pretty well. Bijan Robinson did well, but the Broncos have just not built around him enough to be able to really turn him into the back that he could necessarily be. Cooper Kupp's the number 1 wide receiver at this moment in time. DK Metcalf's on his way to getting the Golden Gloves. And let's see who else is up there. Addison, he's one of the best. Wow, Jackson Smith and Jigba. There's a lot of these guys that just didn't get enough. Freaking Evan Ingram's going to end up being a Hall of Famer. Musgrave's getting close up there. He's got 4 yearly awards, 1 championship. That's pretty amazing. Michael Mayer. Amazing. These two are neck and neck with each other. That's so crazy too, because honestly, there's some of these other guys. Kincaid's getting close too. These guys are like 1 championship away from, jumping up quite a bit. And Washington's up there. He's doing well. But yeah, Laporta they didn't give him enough. And it makes you wonder, how many times does this actually happen to guys? Like, honestly, a guy goes to the wrong team, and then what would he have been like if he went to the right team? I mean, think about Matthew Stafford. Wins a Super Bowl the minute he leaves the Lions. Like, imagine how many Super Bowls Matthew Stafford, would we be looking at Matthew Stafford as a different quarterback if he was on, the Patriots? Would we be looking at him differently and saying, wow, this guy is just a freak? So Schmitz is up there. Whippler is up there as well. He got a yearly award, best right guard. Wow. Zimmerman, that's our boy. Yeah, there's quite a few of these guys that just didn't. Steve did well, but that's because he was in our system. Darnell Wright, he's doing really, really good. But it's hard for right tackles too. You got to win. You got to win awards like crazy. You got to win a lot. Felix has just done great. So is Lucas Van Ness, doing really, really good. Miles Murphy up there too. These guys, BJ's up there. Tyree Wilson, some good guys up there. Zach Wilson, there's Zach Harrison too. He's panned out well, but he definitely could have been a bigger household name. So yeah, this is pretty amazing. Jalen Carter, one of the top dudes, the second best guys. Brian Breesy, look at you go, big dog. I love it. Roy, where's Benton? There he is. Okay, interesting. Real interesting how all that's not a lot panning out there. Left outside linebacker. Middle linebacker. Let's see where Jack Campbell is too. He's not up super high, but Jack Campbell, there he is. Noah Sewell, he's doing real well. Owen, that's amazing. They went a lot of defense, the Bears. They really did. They went a lot of defense, which is amazing. Trenton Simpson doing great on Houston. He really is. He's doing. Nolan Smith doing fantastic. Will Anderson, that's crazy to me that they're not higher. And who knows where the cornerbacks are at, way down on the list on this. But pretty impressive. So we're playing the Detroit Lions. I'm going to simulate quarters on this. That way we can at least see what's going on here. Not going to watch any of the game. But I do want to see us come out and dominate. That would be beautiful. See us win this game. The Lions are a good team. They're a really good team. Very, very good team. And they missed. Interception by Brooks. Oh, boy. This is getting sketchy here. Oh, boy. Oh, man. Holy crap. Okay. This one we should watch. 20-23. Our team just gets so close at the end. It's just killing me. But we lose the game at the end of the game every single time. They got Tua? That's Tua. He's going that 81. He missed him. It's raining too. That's exactly what we needed is just rain. We need rain. Oh, he just... Oh, my God, Jalen. Fumble. Was it actually a fumble? Are you kidding me? I didn't actually see it. I turned away right when the fumble happened. I turned my head. But they're not challenging it, so that's a fumble. There's our backup tight end. Wow, this is good for us here. That's beautiful. Let's win this game, gentlemen. Let's go, CJ Stroud. Let's go, let's go.
And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Off the play fake.
Come on. Nice job.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
They're just going to run out the clock after this. Even now, we can still run out the clock. So they're probably just going to just hand it off, play it safe. You get a first down. It's hold on to the ball. Ricky gets injured. That's fantastic. That's exactly what we wanted to see. Ricky getting injured. Chargers beat the freaking Raiders in a massive game. Massive game. Just get this first down. Holy crap. Now it's guaranteed done. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. So we've had this song and dance before. We've won. We've gotten to the Super Bowl. Great game. Tua struggled there. DeAndre Swift didn't do that great, but both running backs were fairly equal. Chuck Thornton just crushed it. Tim Herron did really good. I don't know why he's so involved, but he is. 4 sacks from Josh Allen. Just crapping on my lips, man. Horrible with that. Drives me nuts. Jordan Brooks got 2 interceptions. He's the player of the game. Quite simple. So we're playing the Panthers. They got a young quarterback. They got Gibson. They got Hoover. They got T. Higgins, DJ Moore. They got a lot of guys that are pretty solid. Some good offensive linemen. That's a great rookie. That really is. That's a great rookie. Larry Van Buren. I wanted you. I wanted you on my team. I know I did. Derek Brown. What a beast. They got Hamilton. That dude's from Ohio State. Frankie Laveau. You got Leighton Vander Esch. You got a lot of dudes that are... You got Thibodeau, too. What a beast. I didn't like that shenanigans he pulled, though. I believe that was him who was doing the snowman. That was a little... It was uncomfortable. But, yeah, good team so far. You know, they're a team that they deserve to be here. And the most thing that they want is to beat the crap out of us. There's no doubt about that. You know, obviously they want to win. And Rule feels like it's his time. He's got a young quarterback, but I don't think he cares about that, to be honest with you. I think he cares about just let's win, guys. Let's shock the world. And ours, we had the exact opposite. You know, we're like, hey, man, we're here to just pummel you because we should have won one a few years ago. And I feel like if we slow simmed in those games, we would have crushed these teams. But, you know, that was a nice dub there for us. Really beautiful. 33-17. A lot of interceptions from Stroud on that. I blame it on more fast simulation than slow simulation. Because slow sim, he's not throwing that many picks. That's just not going to happen. It's more of a realistic format than fast sim is. Fast sim's very unrealistic. But huge game from Kenneth Walker. I mean, 12.1 yards per carry, just fantastic. DK Metcalf just exploded on the scene. We had all of our guys that just did great, really good. Let's look at the sacks. Jalen Carter had 2. Simmons had 1. And then 2 interceptions from Artie and Woolen. We are in the Sizbiz, and it's our time to win one. I mean, this should have been, if we should win this game. But this should have been, if we win this, should have been our second Super Bowl win. The team is just that good. I mean, we're that team that everyone's talking about, that everyone's crapping their pants to play because, quite simply, you don't want to play us. You don't. Now, fast sim is a completely, different realm of insanity, but, you look at our team. We got studs across the board. Just, you name it. There's a stud there just waiting to beat the crap out of you. Our D-line's probably our weakest, and even our D-line, it's not that weak. It's a very tough D-line that's not easy to take down. And our linebacking crew is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Cornerback crew, great. Safeties, still young, but solid. And I was meaning to look at the other team. I was just mesmerized by our team, the beauty of our team. They got Cam Kruger. They got some good dudes. I mean, this is a solid team. Very solid team. Anton Harrison, that's where he went, and wow. So yeah, everyone's Tyree Wilson too. You get to see him in this. They got a really good team. Their team is nasty. Their cornerback crew is their weakest part. That's it. Their cornerback crew is literally their weakest part. And I just want to see the opening of the game. Might as well see the opening. This will be something that we got to, appreciate here. Oh, Jalen Carter, you absolute monster. What oh my God. That dude, Jesus. Him in the right system. Look at that man. He just crinkles him. He turned the man into a crinkle cut. Boom. First play of the game launches. There's no bigger statement than I'm going to throw this man and then bring you to the ground. Like that, there is no bigger just, hey, I'm going to crush you down and wipe the entire morale boost that you guys had in a single play. God, Jalen Carter, I'm going to have to pick him up on more team. I got to get him. Oh, no. I don't like the deep, nasty bomb here. Nice protection there. They went 3 and out on that. That was a close one there, though. That safety was getting a little bit comfortable back there. That free safety, the young buck back there, I guarantee he almost crapped his pants there. Big time run here. Come on, guys. Center, you need to hold that. Now that wasn't Stromberg. That was come on, guys. Clean it up. What is this crap? Clean this up. This is dirty. This is dirty football, gentlemen. Dirty football. Quit these passes. All right, 3 and out on us, too. That was just these boys. This is a dirty fight right here. This is a absolutely dirty fight. Okay, we're going to simulate to the I don't like this. There we go. There we go. There we go. Oh, boy. Come on. Our team should be dominating. Simple. Our team is that good. Oh, my God. We did it. We did it. Oh, get it off my back. Get it off my back. There we go. Oh, I love it. I love it. We finally did it. That was this was a tough. That was hard. That was a tough one there. I mean, we traded up to get him, and it paid off. You win a Super Bowl, it pays off. Obviously, that's the end result. And so all these guys that we drafted, all the guys that we, C.J. Stroud, we traded up for him. We hurt ourselves for 2 years just for him, and to keep Jalen Carter, and that paid off. Well, to get lucky with Jalen Carter. I mean, we got the 5th overall pick, and you're telling me Jalen, that man right there, was chilling there? You guys left him for us to pick up? Yeah, right. I mean, yeah. That'd be insane not to pick him up. So, yeah, we ended up having a great draft. Magical draft, some would say. And, it just panned out. It was fantastic. It was great. So, all in all, I don't know who's going to get it, because 310 yards, C.J. Stroud, he's the guy who is he masterminds the entire thing, makes it run effectively. Pickens did great. They had to throw like crazy. DK had a huge game. Defensively, though, I mean, Simmons, as a rookie, getting 2 sacks. Jalen Carter getting 2.5. I don't really know who is the MVP. Who do you give the MVP to? I mean, I'd say our entire defensive line. The one that was supposed to be the weakest defensive line. The weakest part of our team, and then we just simply dominate and crush it. With that, it's magical. I don't know how else to say it. Contract extended. Thank you so much. You guys are blessed. In Seattle, I welcome you guys. Give me the key to the city. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. I want a nice steak. That's what I want. Good steak. C.J. Stroud gets MVP. Can't complain with that. He was effective. You really can't. There's not too many guys that you can just say, well, this guy was the number one guy. And C.J. Stroud he didn't turn the ball over. We didn't get to see the full game, but he just wasn't turning the ball over. He was being effective. So maybe that's why. Who knows? But that's pretty awesome to see. So after another season, we got another Super Bowl. We had a great season. It was fantastic. So another Super Bowl. Another dub in the old wheelhouse of dubs. Second offense, C.J. Stroud, little injuries here and there. Defensively, we did great. But 2 Super Bowls back-to-back, which is massive. DK Metcalf, trying to sign him, but who knows if he's actually going to stay. 116 tackles. We signed a lot of our guys. 17 sacks from Bynes, 16 from Jalen Carter. Bynes is finally, after his new contract, he all of a sudden plays like, crazy. Which is awesome to see, but we ended up playing the Steelers, and we crushed the Steelers. And I mean crushed them. During the regular season, we lost to the Commanders, we lost to the Texans, which is hilarious. We lost to Bryce Young. Last 3 games we lost. C.J. Stroud was injured, so, I'm not really that worried about losing that game. I wonder if he got MVP. I wonder what it was. 6 TD. He got MVP. He got 6 TDs, 1 interception. It's not even close. Crushed it. Just massive, 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 massive. So 2.5 sacks from Jalen Carter. The dude's a god. We just have, the greatest team in the Solarverse. They're so good that everyone just says the same thing when they talk about us. It's just unstoppable. That's what they say. They say godly, godlike, unbelievable, magical, some even say. It's that's just what we're used to here at T4G land and the Seattle Seahawks rebuild. We crap on souls, and that's what we do. We're here to crap on your soul, and what are you going to do? You're going to just let us. I mean, honestly, at this point in time, 27,000. He's going to surpass Josh Allen. He's got 2 Super Bowls, 3 championships, 10 yearly awards. He's got more Super Bowls, well, more championships than you, Josh Allen. I'll say that. Tom Brady, okay, we're not talking about Tom Brady. He's not in the mix right now. But we're doing great. We're doing absolutely great. I would love to see Kenneth Walker get up there. But all in all, DK Metcalf, roll out the throne, my good sir. Roll it out because you're getting it. Musgrave, you're getting close, my big dog. You're getting close to getting a Hall of Famer. We're just giving out. Who wants a Hall of Fame jacket? You tell us, we'll send it to you, okay? Because that's what we do here. We're just sending them out. All right, where's our D tackle? Jalen Carter? There we go, big dog. He's too big. Even, he's just the best ever. You know, the best there ever was, I have to say. He's that good. He's just amazing. All right. Where's my boy? Where's our guy? I don't know where he is. A lot of guys on the free agency here, though. This is interesting. Trenton Simpson, look at you go. Look at you go. Just amazing. Just amazing. Cornerback, yeah, who knows? Anyways, either way, it's just great. Another season down. Another season in the books. And, hey, great. All right, let's see how we did here. We drafted more guys than we needed to draft. You know, I'm trying to keep the contracts tight. And that's what we're looking to do, keeping them tight. Why this loading is taking as long as it is beyond me. It loads for 250 years. So we got a free safety. This guy is going to replace the free safety we have. He's 26, not doing that great. We got Logan Pounds. We need an outside linebacker or backup. He's actually really good. And then Caesar was really good, except for he has a normal dev, so I don't like him at all. I hate him. I hate him forever now because of that normal dev. The center, we got a center because he's got a hidden dev, and I had a feeling he had a hidden dev. The rest of these guys are just backups. That was just, this fullback was just like, all right, is he better than the fullback we have? He was best fullback in the draft, and then some of these other guys are just, hey, we just need you to fill a slot, son. That's it. Don't talk to me. Don't tell me nothing. I don't need to hear your jokes. I just want to see you suit up and sit on the bench. That's all I want from you. So we won our 3rd Super Bowl, and CJ Stroud gets MVP again. This was just great season. I mean, we did amazing. We were 15-2 on the season, just absolutely crushed it. We lost to the Cardinals, and then we lost to the Panthers, and then after that it was just domination, absolute domination. So that was great. And then played the Bucs, tight game there. It was all tight. The Bears were not tight. This was obviously not a tight one there. But just great, 358 yards. CJ Stroud's just, he panned out. He was everything that I should have drafted and moved up for. So it tells me, you know, that was an excellent move to do because we paid the price for a little bit. But I'll tell you what, that was one of those where it was just like, hey, we're coming back. We're going to have, 85 Super Bowls. We're going to crush it. I want to look at the yearly awards. I'll look at the stats too. We'll just get a ponder on the old stats. 1,500 yards, 16 TDs. Receiving, Curtis did great. We lost our wide receiver. But it was just fantastic. We lost DK, but that's because he's old. Man is now at this point in time, he's old. Billy Fisher doing great. I signed him to a great deal. And now Pete Carroll is a Hall of Fame coach. He is officially a Hall of Fame coach. CJ Stroud had 32,000 legacy score, which is just insane. He's crazy. He's got 14 yearly awards already. He surpassed Josh Allen. Pat Mahomes is up there, but Pat Mahomes he's definitely got to be careful because CJ Stroud could definitely come up there and take a little piece of that pie. Kenneth Walker, just doing great. Just doing amazing. And now he's on the Titans, DK, but, I think he probably should have maybe come close to calling it a retirement. Possibly. Luke Musgrave is now a Hall of Famer. Beautiful. This is amazing. Great work. And we're going to just, see if we can win one more. We get every coach stolen from us. Right, like after every season now. It's becoming ridiculous. And there's so many more defensive coordinators than there is offensive coordinators. But this is just, it's insane because they just keep getting just plucked from us all the time. All the time. So at least I got a lot of points, a decent amount of points to be able to upgrade. Every coach that comes in, I just turn them into an absolute Hall of Fame coach, and then they go get a head coaching job. So, it's easy. You get tons of knowledge by just showing up for a year on our team, and it's tough. It's tough because we lose them all the time, but then I have to waste my time doing this, and it's terrible. So, yeah, but all in all, a lot of head coaches that come out of our system. All right, let's look at the draft recap here. This is actually a good one because we needed so many dudes. So many guys fell off their contracts. So I just had to draft so many positions. We had to draft the left end. Almost all these guys are hidden devs too. So it was really nice because we traded away some of our guys that were like, all right, these guys are good, but they're just sitting here because we've been drafting pretty good, and then traded away some of our picks, and that's what we're sitting at. So we got a cornerback too. Second round, this guy is a beast, hidden dev. And then good lineman, good defensive end, and then a really good wide receiver here, physical guy, real big, tight end here than we needed. And so not too bad. Some of these guys were a little rough, but at the same point in time, like this guy here, I got to move him to left guard. So we're going to move him to left guard. And some of the other guys we might move around here and there, just little bits. But, yep, we're ready to show out this year. So here is the starting roster. Look at Curtis, Thornton. Everyone's doing great. Thompson, he's up there. Our offensive line is so old. They're so old. Zimmerman's the one who's taken off over everyone. Musgrave's a beast. And then, just doing great. Mayweather's now an X Factor. Fisher's an X. We got 3 X Factors. Doing great. D-line's finally looking really good. Cobb's turned into a monster. So, yeah, it's been great. So, another season down, another Super Bowl dub. Just at this point, I don't even remember how many Super Bowls we've been to. I just know it's been a lot. So, it's been good. It's been great. It's been dandy. It's been fantastic. Logan Pounds got the MVP. Didn't expect that. But now we're 8-time Super Bowl or 8-time NFC champion. We're 5-time Super Bowl champs. We've won, 4 Super Bowls now? Something like that. 4 Sizbizzes. And that's just what we do. So at this moment, we're just used to dominating. And it feels nice. I mean, it really does. It just feels good to dominate. It feels really, really good to dominate. We'll go over the how we did in the season, look over some of the wins and what have you. Offensive yards, second. Defensive yards, we don't have any. We're not even ranked. We're that good. First in points scored. And we did really good across the board. Really, really good. Our guys are getting old at this moment in time. Really old. Curtis is doing great. Let's look over some of the defensive guys here. Fisher's still just dominating. Sacks. I don't know how many sacks he's had, but I assume he's had a lot of sacks. And we can look over the career stats now, kind of see where our guys are at. It's quite a bit. Quite a bit of passing yards there. He's up there. He's going to surpass. He's only been in for 9 years. He's almost surpassed Jalen Hurts, Trevor Lawrence, a lot of these guys. So he's done really well. Let's look at the touchdowns too. Who's had the most touchdowns? Stroud's up there. He's real close there. He's had a low amount of interceptions as well. He's kept it clean. Most rushing yards goes to Josh Jacobs, which is just crazy. Walker has got 11,000, which is amazing. 68 yards. per average a game. Pretty fantastic. Really fantastic receiving. DK Metcalf, that's thanks to CJ Stroud and company. So that's been just absolutely fantastic. And then defensively, just so many tackles from these guys. Jesus, Lord have mercy. I wonder how many tackles, though, or sacks. Oh, man, Simpson said 13. That's so 113. That's so crazy. Jalen Carter, 108. That's amazing. Patrick Surtain and Denzel Ward are the two top guys with Travion Diggs. So this is just crazy to me. It's just really crazy because won 5 Super Bowls. He's going to surpass Andy Reid now. CJ Stroud is getting closer and closer and closer to surpassing every quarterback. And he will. Kenneth Walker, I'm hoping he can get, I'm really hoping that he could end up getting to the Hall of Fame. He deserves it. He really deserves it. So Musgrave, he's in. I mean, it's just great. It's so great to see. Cross, he's not going to get in. Stromberg might get in, but it's going to be tough. And then Zimmerman, I doubt Zimmerman gets in either, or Steve. But it's been pretty impressive. Felix has a real good shot to become a Hall of Famer. Lucas Van Ness, probably not. Jalen Carter is already crushing it. He's already a Hall of Famer. It's amazing. The two guys, three guys that we drafted, maybe more, are potential Hall of Famers. 2 for sure. Trenton Simpson's already Hall of Famer. Will Anderson Jr. is already a Hall of Famer as well. He's already in the Hall of Fame. They're collecting their gloves, and Mayweather actually could get into the Hall of Fame, which is bananas. He would have gotten to the Hall of Fame as a free safety. All right, let's go over the schedule here. We've been to the Super Bowl 3 years in a row now, won it twice or 3 times in a row, I think. I don't know. Regular season, we lost to the Cardinals. We seem to always lose them. The Ravens beat us. 49ers beat us. And then, postseason just dominated. Close game here against the Cowboys. And then the Super Bowl is close, but not like super close. Lions didn't stand a chance. So another Super Bowl down. Good season. Boys, it's just, you just got to dominate. I love when I build a team that I just wish I could take all my teams and have them fight each other to the death. Just see which team comes out on top. Like my Falcons rebuild. This team here is one of my most powerful, one of my most feared teams there is. I mean, this unit, I feel like there's 2 differences on this team right here. We usually have like a really, really good defensive guy that you just know, right? This defense has multiple. And then the offense has CJ Stroud, who's he's at his peak performance. He is the Georgia Bulldogs performance every single week, which just turns him into the best quarterback in the NFL. If CJ Stroud played the way he did against Georgia every week in the NFL, lights out. You're telling me you're going to draft all those Georgia Bulldog guys? And you're going to draft them in the first round because they're that elite, and yet the guy who absolutely ran circles around them and was literally, he didn't even get picked off. He was unstoppable, and he did it with a backup squad. That man would not dominate in the NFL? Nah. I hope CJ Stroud plays like this in the future because I have him as my number 1 quarterback. And then the dude, I love CJ Stroud. And what's funny is I love CJ. I didn't make CJ Stroud my number 1 quarterback because I love CJ Stroud. CJ Stroud became the quarterback that I loved the most because he was my number 1 quarterback. There's the difference. I didn't switch it and go, hey, he's my number 1. I love this guy. He's my number 1. Nope. I've watched this guy play since he was a sophomore. I watched him on his first run ever in college. His first play, he ran for like 40 yards. People don't know that about C.J. Stroud. When he got the ball at Ohio State, I think it was his freshman year, he ran the ball for like 40 yards. And people thought he was like a mobile quarterback. They're like, oh, yeah, no. It was C.J. Stroud running the ball. Now, if you look back on it nowadays, you'd be like, that's weird. But this team is one of my, like, just scariest teams. Because every year they're just like, they're old and they're so polished. They really are. The most polished team that I have seen. And I got here's what's crazy. I got $111 million to spend if I wanted to spend it. And I do got to spend it because I got to keep C.J. Stroud. We might go one more year, and then I'm thinking on announcing my retirement. And I don't know which coach would take over after this, but good luck, man. Have fun, because when my army retires, you're done. You're going to have to rebuild and do what I did and remake that, and that's not going to be easy. But C.J. Stroud, just absolute nightmare. Kenneth Walker's getting old. Our entire team is just the legends, man. These guys are old. You got Thomas Curtis. You got Chuck Thornton, okay, 31-30. And then we got Eric Thompson, who's still a rookie. He would go up and be fine. And C.J. Stroud could probably last till he's 40. So if I retired and C.J. Stroud got a new coach and they built around him, I mean, you still got Musgrave. You still got so many dudes. Charles Cross is old. The offensive line in general, they're old. You know, they're older. Kevin Moore, he's young. So there's that. Zimmerman, who's just a god. Steve is old. Steve's fighting. You know, he's a big man too. He's carrying a lot of weight. His joints are aching. He's got those old Hall of Fame joints where he's just at a moment's notice he can get in a three-point stance and he can light it up. But, you know, afterwards he gets up a little bit slower. Sean Johnson, you know, monster. You really don't hear about him a lot, but he is a nasty beast. And even, you know, our backups here, the guys we've been drafting, we got backups that come in, these young bucks that come in and just start beating the living snaps out of people, and they hurt them. That's what they do. And then we got Jalen Carter, who is the captain of our defense. This is the man right here. This is the man. He is the guy, the general, the man you need to face, and that you pray before the game that you somehow aren't on his highlight reel, because you will be. And this man is going to pummel you. This is the sharpest version of Jalen Carter, the one that's focused, the one that's not playing too aggressive. He's playing aggressive enough, but he's not doing things that it's like, all right, you shouldn't be doing that. He is that guy that is, I am the best version of myself, and if Jalen Carter can be the best version of himself, this is what Jalen Carter can become in real life. This man right here, the absolute dominating, that you have to come through me. On the opposite side, you got to go through C.J. Stroud and company. And on this side, you have to now face me. And good luck, because you're going to need all your offensive linemen to stop me. I can't tell you how many times I've seen him just barrel through dudes. Guys who are just monsters. Then you got Logan Pounds, who I think's good. And then you got Billy the Kid, who didn't get to play in the Super Bowl. This kid's lights out. 4 interceptions on average almost every single season. 4th round pick. X Factor linebacker. 4th, 3rd round, whatever it was. This kid is a dog. Absolute dog. I got to see. Are you a 4th round pick? What were you, son? I think you were a 4th round pick, my guy. But I mean, look at his. He's got 5 interceptions, 3 interceptions, 4 interceptions, 5 interceptions. I mean, and that was when he started taking off. Look at these numbers. These are Hall of Fame numbers. I mean, just absolute insanity. And so he was picked in the 3rd round, pick 27. I love it. Magical. Just magical. Right outside linebacker, we got Holiday. And then Tracy Mayweather, who's a safety. The cornerbacks are old, and they're just lights out. Safeties, a little bit young, except for Cobb. Cobb's old. But this team, man, this is that team. They're when they talk about people, they say these are those guys. We're those guys. And so regular season, we lost to the Packers, and thankfully not the Cardinals this time. Cardinals have our number for some reason. We lost to the Dolphins. Postseason, Cowboys are the only ones who came close. They came close. They put up a fight. We came out on top, and it was just that easy. Just that easy. So box score, looking at it, I think we got one more run in us, and then after that, I think it's time. I went 10 years. I was trying to go, basically 9 years. I was trying to go for 15 years, but I don't think we have it in us, and I don't want to go into another rebuild. So there is that. But Sean Johnson, the sacks were huge. We were going and crushing it. As simple as that. One thing I do want to look at, one last thing I want to look at, which I'm just so impressed with this team. I love this team so much. I want to look at the legacy board, and I love how our head coach, Pete Carroll. I always want to. I'm getting stuck on that name. Has never had a yearly award. The politics in this, outstanding. Absolutely outstanding, the politics. And Pat Mahomes, you better kiss that legacy score. Kiss it, because C.J. Stroud's coming to take it from you, bud. And he's going to steal it from you. He's going to be the greatest quarterback to ever play the game. And you will always be remembered. You will always be remembered. But C.J. Stroud is gunning, okay? And you are directly in his sights. So I'd watch out. 5 Super Bowls, 6 championships, 18 yearly awards. 18 yearly awards. Just phenomenal. And he is the number one quarterback, in my opinion. He is literally 12, sorry, my math is terrible right now, 12 legacy points away from becoming a Hall of Famer. Walker. That's amazing. So DK Metcalf's the number one. He only won 2 Super Bowls with us. But, yeah, it's pretty crazy. Curtis, he's going to be a Hall of Famer. He's very close to being a Hall of Famer. Jackson Smith and Jigba did great. Jordan Addison, these 2 guys are the number one guys. Thornton's getting close. I don't know if he'll get there. Musgrave will go down as the greatest tight end to ever play the game. Kincaid's a Hall of Famer. Evan Ingram's a Hall of Famer. Michael Mayer's a Hall of Famer. And then you got Mark Andrews, who's a Hall of Famer. Dalton Schultz, who became a Hall of Famer. So out of that recruiting class, or that class, there was 3 tight ends that became Hall of Famers. 3 of them. And that's amazing. And you know what's so sad, too? Laporta should have been a Hall of Famer. And he's sitting there on Green Bay chilling. And he's probably too old now. I don't think, unless he came to our team and we got him a couple of sizbizzes before he left out, he'll be remembered as close. But that could have been 4 Hall of Famers, which is just crazy. Cross won't be a Hall of Famer, which is very sad to me. Stromberg won't be, which is crazy to me, but it is what it is. Right guard Zimmerman, he won't be, more than likely. Steve won't be as well, which I don't understand how those guys won't be. Felix is close to being a Hall of Famer. I don't think he'll get there. If he won a championship or a Super Bowl, he would have gotten there. And that's the tough part. You know, these guys aren't winning. They're not winning championships. You know, BJ, Lucas Van Ness, Felix, Miles Murphy, Tyree Wilson, Zach Harrison. You know, he didn't get to win a Super Bowl with us at the time. It took us too long. We didn't get our team going. Jalen Carter's the number 1 defensive tackle. It isn't even close. Brian Breesy won't get there. Roy won't get there. And Benton won't get there either. Those guys are they're not going to get there. Bynes, he could get there for sure, but it would be still really tough for him to get there. Left outside linebacker. Yeah, there's not enough. Drew Anderson's not going to be able to get there. Yeah, it's sad as that is, but Fisher, he's still close, but, you know, And then Trenton Simpson, he will get there. Trenton Simpson he's done great. Will Anderson Jr., he is a Hall of Famer. So that's pretty awesome. He's a Hall of Famer on the Raiders. And Nolan Smith actually is real close too. That's cool to see some of these guys. Ivan Pace, he didn't get there. But yeah, Patrick Peterson, sorry. Patrick Surtain is close. But yeah, that's what it is, gentlemen. That's what it is, gentlemen. We got one more year. One more year, and then we are going to announce our retirement. I got one more year left in me, boys. One more year. Now, we every year lose our offensive and defensive coordinator. And our offensive coordinator is literally, there's none left. I can't hire one. I've never seen this in Madden, but I can't hire one. They don't exist anymore. And we just keep turning them out and keep sending them to other teams as head coaches. But this says there's no data to display. It's gone. You know, I guess when you go to the Super Bowl 5 years in a row, you know, that your coaches are going to get stolen like crazy. But this is just, Madden, you got to do something with this. This doesn't make no sense. So this entire year, we're going to be rocking it without a offensive coordinator. I don't know how it's going to go, but we'll see. So this is our 100% our last year. As a head coach, I can't continue. I have signed already all the guys I can sign. I have $16 million left. And look at all the guys that are coming up on contracts. I have $16 million. I just signed like 7 dudes. Okay? There's zero possibility that I could sign all of these guys with $16 million. Chuck Thornton, Steve Villa, Logan Pounds, some of the young guys that I would want to sign, and I can't sign them, and we haven't even upgraded yet. This team is so good that it's actually insane, and I don't even have an offensive coordinator. We're 7-0 right now, which is pretty crazy. So we officially became the first team to ever go 17-0. This is the first time that I've had a team that was this powerful that I can't even sign them all. So this team will be dispersed. Something's not right here with the stats. Something's really wrong with the stats here. I was going to say, those stats were broken. 5,700 yards. Defense doesn't even say. But our team is so good that the team will be disbanded regardless. I would have to do almost a full-on second rebuild just to keep these guys. They're that good. Crazy to me. Honestly, it's insane. But this is the last of all these guys being here together. Jalen Carter still gets 20.5 sacks. I mean, just crazy. 4 interceptions. Fisher didn't get as many this season, but it's bananas. MVP goes to CJ Stroud, Coach of the Year. How do you not get Coach of the Year at 17-0? That's bananas. Drew Anderson again. Pretty crazy to see. Max Duggan. Wow. Amazing. Felix, is he a Hall of Famer yet? He is. He is a Hall of Famer. That's amazing. That is amazing. CJ Stroud, Kenneth Walker III. It's his first time getting it. I want to look at their legacy score. He just became a Hall of Famer. I love it. But how do you not? That's just so crazy. All right, so let's go over the head coach is not even close. He's never won a yearly award. That's so crazy to me. This is insane. It's crazy to me. So CJ Stroud is closing in on Patrick Mahomes. And I don't know how Patrick Mahomes keeps getting higher than him. I don't get it. But we all know that if you're looking at everything, the production, Patrick Mahomes is not close to CJ Stroud. So Kenneth Walker will officially be a Hall of Famer. There is zero question in my mind. He is a Hall of Famer. Jamar Chase just surpassed our Curtis, by the way. It wasn't Curtis. It was the other guy. Where is he? I forget his name. He retired. The dude left. I was meaning to tell you guys that. We don't even have our wide receiver. Our other wide receiver. He just straight up retired. He said, I'm out. So Musgrave, Hall of Famer. So far, 2 guys that we drafted will be Hall of Famers. Charles Cross will not be. Stromberg is so close. Oh my God, I can taste it. It's painful. Moore could be. Zimmerman, so close. Steve will not be. And Felix, man, he's the only dude that's going to become. BJ won't. Lucas Van Ness won't. Tyree Wilson, Miles Murphy won't. Jalen Carter's a monster. God, he's so good. He's so freaking good. So, yeah, Bynes could be, but he won't be. He just won't. Drew Anderson. Will Drew Anderson become a Hall of Famer? No, he won't. He won't become a Hall of Famer. Fisher is so close. That's amazing. Will Anderson, easily. Nolan Smith, so close. Come on, Nolan. You can do it, bud. You can do it. Devin Witherspoon. Oh, he's close. Come on, you can do it. Mayweather, you're close, but you're too... I don't know if you will, dude. You're too old. That's amazing. That's amazing. It's crazy to me, though. I think I already looked at him. I just want to look at him again. The stats here. Yeah, we have... So, Thomas Curtis, Chuck Thornton, there he is. He's already there. So, it's Curtis. We have Curtis. Then why did he not show up? Okay. I was confused there. He didn't show up, which is just crazy to me. I want to look at the career stats, too. Because, you know what? If he does retire, you know, it is what it is. But he's at 57,000 yards. He still has six seasons to catch up to Patrick Mahomes. So, based on his numbers now, he would surpass that by a large margin. By a very large margin. And his completion percentage is just ridiculous. So, and it's just been great. Been great. Bijan Robinson, wow. Breece Hall, Kenneth Walker, 13,000 yards. That's beautiful. 152 TDs, which is just outstanding. DK Metcalf's the number 1 guy. It's so crazy. Curtis is up there, 11,000 yards. Just crazy impressive. Crazy impressive. I wish they separated this too by position, not just, you know. But Nick Bolton has the most tackles. That's insane. 221 sacks. No one's coming close to Bosa. Jalen Carter has 149. Whew. That's crazy. Devin Witherspoon got 40 interceptions. Wow. Sauce Gardner, 39. Just amazing. Tracy Mayweather got 25. Christian Gonzalez got 24. Joey Porter got 24. Jordan Battle got 22. Fisher got 21. He's like the only linebacker up here too. That's amazing. So yeah, well, this is the last ride. The last ride. Let's see what we can do. We finally got beat. Finally. Which is just crazy. We finally got beat. The 49ers ended up beating us. Which is crazy. Which is crazy. I really thought we were going to go out with a bang, you know. Regular season, no one could touch us. I mean, look how many points we were scoring. We were dominant. I really thought we were going to win another Super Bowl, but, you know, it is what it is. First postseason game we lose, and it was against the 49ers. Great team. They finally got us. You know, it was a matter of time. It was a matter of time, but that's just crazy. It's insane to me. It really is insane. So we, you know, officially had just a miraculous amount of crazy. One Hall of Famer there. Another Hall of Famer from this team. Another Hall of Famer, DK Metcalf. And just amazing. Curtis, also another Hall of Famer. He officially got into the Hall of Fame. He will be a Hall of Famer. We'll see if anyone retires at the end of this. Thornton, close to a Hall of Famer, but didn't get there. Musgrave's a Hall of Famer. So far we have quarterback, halfback, 2 wide receivers, so that's 4. We have the tight end, that's 5. Cross couldn't get there. Stromberg, he'll probably get there. So that's I'll say that's a close 6th. Zimmerman probably could get there, so that's a 7th. Steve will not get there. Will not get there, and then yeah, we don't have enough on there. D-tackle, so that's officially 7. That could be 9 total Hall of Famers from there. Bynes won't get there. I doubt it. Doubt it. And then Fisher will probably get there. So I would say that that's an 8. We'll simulate just to see where those guys ended up. But yeah, pretty impressive. I don't know whether Mayweather, I don't think he'll get there. So that's like 10, almost 10 Hall of Famers from one NFL team. It's amazing. Fast forward to 2037, and C.J. Stroud has 65,000 legacy score. He's now on the Raiders, and it's been crazy. It's honestly been pretty insane. Kenneth Walker retired, inducted to the Hall of Fame at 25,000 legacy score. Sean Tucker also went into the Hall of Fame, which is pretty impressive. Bijan Robinson still playing, but will go into the Hall of Fame. Gibbs did not get there, probably will never get there. And pretty crazy. But DK Metcalf got inducted to the Hall of Fame. Jordan Addison. There was quite a bit. Curtis was inducted to the Hall of Fame. Waddle, Jefferson, Diggs, a lot of different guys there. That's pretty crazy. Thornton is now on the Chiefs. Still could get inducted, but very unlikely. Musgrave is still on the Seahawks, and he is by far the best tight end ever in the history of the NFL. So pretty impressive there. We won 6 Super Bowls. We won 8 championships, and we did a lot. We did a lot. Stromberg did get inducted to the Hall of Fame, which is pretty awesome to see. Zimmerman will get inducted to the Hall of Fame as well, and now he is on the Steelers. Darnell Wright has a chance, but it's not a good one. BJ, Felix, these guys, Lucas Van Ness, he retired, inducted to the Hall of Fame. Murphy did not. Jalen Carter did retire. He is inducted to the Hall of Fame. And it's been crazy. Bynes will get inducted to the Hall of Fame, and now he is on the Colts. So I don't know how many guys this is, but if you guys want to look it up and or count how many and tell me at the end, that'd be great. So Drew Anderson will be a Hall of Famer, which is awesome to see. Really, really cool to see. Pounds got close, but Pounds, no, he didn't. He did not get close. Fisher will be inducted to the Hall of Fame. Another Hall of Famer for us. He is now on the Rams. The team dispersed quite a bit. And Simpson's just crushing it. He will be the greatest outside linebacker to ever play the game. Will Anderson Jr. still on the Raiders, now with C.J. Stroud. Nolan Smith did make it to the Hall of Fame, which is great to see. Holiday is now on the Vikings. Witherspoon did make it. He got inducted, and Mayweather will get inducted as well. So we got another cornerback that was up there, which is great. So our cornerback made it to the Hall of Fame, who was a safety, and he was so good that when he was moved over, he got inducted to the Hall of Fame. So pretty fantastic. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this rebuild.